trying to click on something and I accidentally clicked the go live button. So I think I just went live a few minutes early. I was definitely not ready for the live, but we're live now, so we're gonna go with it. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I think we're live anyways. I'm trying to pull up different things. I was trying to read Dennis's comment over here. It popped up a Nightbot. Hi Rusty, please keep the Evo Skies box sealed. You will thank me later. Yeah, oh, that was the plan. I had several people ask me about the Evolving Skies box if I could have it shipped sealed, and I said no. The only reason that I stuck it up there was just for content if somebody did want to buy it for live. And then there's somebody, they did buy it, and they had it lined up for the live, and I went ahead. I waited a few days, never got a message about it, and I stuck it in the title when I made the live yesterday. But then they sent me an email saying, hey man, I'd like to have it shipped sealed. I don't really want it opened up, and if not, please cancel. So it's a good customer of mine. Good customer of mine. So I was like, all right, I'll go ahead and cancel it out. If I was gonna ship it sealed, I would have just kept it for myself. But since I'd already stuck it in the title and advertised, I figure, you know, why not? Let's go ahead and do the Evolving Skies box. And so that's what we're going to be opening up. We're going to start off, opening up tonight. And then we'll be getting right into the orders. Benjamin, you're going to be first, so you guys can kind of see the lineup. There was 4 orders that were made prior to me accidentally starting the live a little bit early. All right. Let's see. Killian said just bought the TERASTAL Festival boxes. Hopefully I have better luck than when I bought the 151. The good thing about high class sets is you're going to get at least one SAR. For me, I don't like pulling the masks. I think those are kind of like the most boring. I'd love to have an Evolution or a Salamence or Raging Bolt, something like that. Not Salamence, Roaring Moon or the Raging Bolt. I like those, but everybody kind of has their own little preference. If you get a gold card, that's pretty cool too. I've pulled very few gold cards. I've only pulled 1 Pikachu gold I've opened up right at 200 boxes for myself, and I've gotten 1 gold Pikachu and 0 God boxes. So I'm hoping that all these God boxes continue to come out in the lives, because I think we've hit 2 or 3 now. Yeah, I want to say it was 1 the first night because it was a giveaway, and then there was 2 the next night. But I could be wrong on that. All right. Marshall says anything but Garb full art. Hey, you know what? If I get a Garbodor full art, it is what it is. Now there's an Umbreon in it just because you canceled. Why do you do that? Because it's good. Well, it is what it is. I didn't want to ship it sealed, or I was going to keep it sealed, but then, like I said, I advertised it, so I'm going to open it up. Which kind of with the cancel thing too is, like, once I cancel it, I still got to pay out those fees as well for like the transaction. If you guys are familiar, man, PayPal just hits businesses harder, even harder than like regular people, like regular customers. I want to say residential, but not just non-business customers. They used to give a deal. They used to offer businesses incentives to be with PayPal, but now it's the opposite. Martial Law with the super chat. What is up, man? He says to help with the possible loss. Hey, I think I bought this for like $500 from my distributor a few months back, so it is what it is. I've made money on Evolving Skies. I've lost money. I've hit Evolving Skies God packs and then given them away, and people pulled 6 Moonbreons in front of me. All right, it says only $8.90 more to go. Well, if you factor in how much YouTube takes, probably about $8.96 or $8.94. Evolving Cries. Let's celebrate their first super on the live stream. Oh, okay. Pokédeck with the first super. I guess it's always Martial Law coming in here with it. Man, no, there's no way. You had one last stream, didn't you? All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and open up these packs, and then we're going to jump into everybody who's bought in. I did add an additional 10 TERASTAL Festival boxes to the site, so I think there's 23 left as of when the stream started. If we get all the way through those and we're still cooking pretty good, maybe we'll add some more. Ghost said good luck. Thanks, man. It's still going to be fun either way. Martial Law, member for 20 months. I hear you, man. He says, how was that my first super chat? And I'm like, I don't know. I think you gave me a super chat last time. Maybe it was... It doesn't say who's... I think it's actually paired with Pokédeck. And it has a big 1 beside the heart, but I know that you've sent me a super chat before. All right, pack number 1. All right, well, it's a dud. Probably why West Rag never wins. Pack number 2. We're crying already. La Butter says, sick. I wish I could get one for 500 now. You know, when they announced the reprint, everybody was trying to sell off their Evolving Skies boxes at, what was it, like 140 or something like that. Man, that's when I was buying. I was sitting on them. But then I think I sold most of mine in the $300 to $400 range. Or after the reprint. In the beginning, you know, I was just selling like anything else. Got a hollow slacking. Oh, I'm drinking a Sundrop tonight. No green monster. There we go. I'll tell you what, if I got sponsored by Sundrop, man, I think my wife, she might even jump in on the stream. But if they sent me an email, I probably wouldn't even read it. I spam those things out every single day. I get these offers for sponsorships that they make no sense. It's like, why would you even want me to sponsor your vacuum cleaner or whatever? It's like that. And then you have to like make good content too. It's not like, you know, what I do where I just turn it on and kind of deal with it. You guys just deal with whatever I say. You got to like make an in-ad thing, and it'd be kind of cool though. Maybe if you got some kind of affiliate. Nice Sylveon VMAX. I will say, some of you have been using that PSA code because I've gotten a lot of kickbacks from PSA for new customers. I'm really surprised because I only made one video on that. What's up, Tom? Martial Law. Super chat at Rayquaza Alt. $5. Thanks, man. I hope so. That's the one that I want to get in a pristine. I think it just looks so beautiful. I really like the Rayquaza. I always thought that one was going to beat out the Umbreon. It did in the very, very early beginning, and then it was kind of outpaced. But it is what it is. People like their Moonbreon. Cap says, hey, Rusty, wonder if you saw the Prismatic opening last night. What's your thoughts on it and the terrible pull rates? I did not see it, and hopefully it's not terrible pull rates, but if it is what it is. I keep getting one from microphones. Oh, what's going on with chat? Oh, somebody come in here and gave away 20 memberships. Who was that? Ah, Shining Cards and Collectibles. What is up, dude? So, when I was sending you a message, man, I was thinking that release date was the 9th. I thought it was this Friday. And that's why I was so, like, I was panicking. I was sending people emails and stuff like, hey, man, I sent you an email and I sent one other person. And then, you know, in my head, I was, you know, not talking very nicely to my distributors for going on vacation 3 days before something was getting ready to be released. But it's next Friday, so hopefully I get a notification that stuff is going to be shipped out by the end of this week, and that way we'll be on time for release. But it's definitely not January 9th. January 9th isn't even a Friday. Uh-oh. Wow. That's a regular full art, right? Go Lurk. But, man, thank you for the 20 memberships. Let's see who all got them. Joshua Kelly, David Gilmore, Donnie Serta, John. It jumped to the end. David Cecil, Shroom Lord, Idiot Chemist, Gregory Gerald, Cushions, Alex Hill, Black Bear, D. Staz, William Schaefer, Accountability Check, Ty Moses, Ken X, there you go, man. Nataria, Merkamon Zoo, and Shape CS2. You were all just given a membership by Shining Cards and Collectibles. It's good to see you in here, Ray. I definitely appreciate the generosity, man. We've got some packs hopefully coming your way once I get everything broken down. See, Ray, he was talking with me, and he locked in some packs back when Prismatic really, there was no, like there were pre-orders out there, but the prices were, everything was just kind of general. So I had put in some additional numbers, and I thought for sure I was going to get additional, but it didn't happen. Makes sense because they don't approve those until usually 3 weeks or so before release of something. That's when distributors know their numbers a little bit better. And, you know, by that time everything at 5X. So Pokédex, small panic from everyone on the set. Man, were the pulls that bad? Marshall said yes, the normal full art. Maybe we'll get another. We've already hit 2 full arts, so that might be it for the box, but maybe we'll hit something. Dennis says, man, I really wanted a freebie membership. You stick around, you might get one eventually. Leafeon, so we've hit 2 evolutions. Ghost said programmer's about to swoop in here with the gifted. We'll see. He's giving away so much. Straw, what's up, man? Straw Hat Legend, like that. Will the English set be available next Tuesday? So when I thought the release was this Friday, which isn't even the 9th, it's the 10th. I was thinking so, but I don't know. If I get notice that stuff is shipped out by the end of this week, it's possible we'll be able to stream it, because that would mean that it wouldn't ship until at the earliest Wednesday. You guys wouldn't get stuff till Friday, which is the release date. But I don't know. Until I get notification that stuff is shipped out, I'm going to say we'll just have to wait. Got another regular full art with the Trevenant VMAX. Reported Kai. What'd Kai do? Pokédex, I'm saying panic on just availability demand. It'll be out there. It's just going to be expensive. If you go to Walmart and find it. Yay, right? But hopefully it's not a situation where you have to tackle some guy who's taken all of the elite trainers. So I thought about being that guy, just like seeing if I could stalk out something and wait and then grab everything in Walmart, but then like hand stuff out to one person at a time, like one thing to one person. But I feel like I'd get tackled before then. People don't put up with that kind of crap around here. White Boy Frosty said, I just bought a few booster boxes from you. Didn't expect to see you on YouTube. Dude, modern product, I cannot believe how much I have sold the past 2 or 3 days. It is kind of insane. I keep increasing the price, and then it continues to sell. And I'll check TCG Player in the morning just to see, like, compared to eBay, and TCG Player will be like another $30 higher for the next set. Like, I just sold was it Paul D Evolved for like $210, and I sold several boxes last night, and I just sold another one right before the stream. Cap says, opened 1,000 packs of Prismatic, 1 EV SIR, and 8 total SIRs. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Now we've already hit 4 full arts, so I don't know if we're going to see any alts in this box. Dennis says he joined at the Charmander level. What is up, man? So you joined the channel anyways. Richard says Glaceon VMAX Alt-Art is the best looking card in the set. I really like that card too. I think it is underrated compared to Umbreon. Shining Cards and Collectibles says he was too cool. That is what he did. Kai says guilty. Tom says, isn't it supposed to be printed all year? I mean, it'll probably get printed just like any other specialty set. All right, last chance for the Moonbreon. Otherwise, we're going to be, we'll have to settle for this Sylveon, I guess. And darn. All right, well, we tried. You see the hits we got? Nothing too great out of it. Probably, what, 20 bucks worth of cards? At most. Unless this has more value than I thought. But this got a reprint on the Japanese side, so you can get like pristine Japanese Sylveon VMAXs from the VMAX Climax set, as well as Eevee Heroes for like almost nothing. All right, so let's jump into the very first person, which is Benjamin. And you can see that Justin, you are next after that. And then you've got Nikki going to kind of do like a box battle with her husband, I guess. Or I don't even know if it's... she didn't say a battle. I have to tell them whose box is whose. And they're something about a Christmas break. I did read that whole thing. I know I did. I just I forgot what all you said. Momo, what is up? It says, hey everybody, how's it going? Well, so far, Evolving Skies didn't work out too well. It's the only box I had. I stuck it up for the live, but had a buyer. They only wanted it ship sealed, which is the smart thing to do. And so that didn't happen. All right, there's the first one. Marshall Law says, just sold Silver Tempest booster bundle case for $8.50. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Obsidian Flames, I sold the booster bundle case. I was selling for $4.99, and they weren't moving at all for like a year. And I sold one Friday, and then Saturday I sold one for $5.99. Then I sold one yesterday for $6.99. I mean, it's like bam, 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 just jumping super quick. I sold a Lost Origin box for $3.99, and I looked and saw that it was now underpriced. There's the Sylveon. But a lot of this stuff has been so stagnant, and if you compare it to the price of what it costs to actually get these from distributors, it makes sense that once this stuff starts to finally run out, you're just going to see an increase. All right, we've got a little SR there. I don't know who that girl is. I'll drink soda a little faster than I will water. One, I don't like having an open can sitting on the table. But I don't know, something about I have to finish something. Unless it's a water bottle. If it's in a water bottle, I'm good. Like, I'll let it, that water bottle over there that's like half open, it's probably been there for 3 weeks. No, well, it would have had to have been there for at least 3 weeks because that was the last time we did a live together. Gengar said, Glaceon VMAX is sick. Traded some 151 duplicates at Chicago Collecticon for one. Nice. Dennis says, do you think Terrestrial Festival will drop back to 60-ish? I think with a reprint, it could. Gardevoir, not too bad. Better than a mask, not as good as an Evolution. Or wait, no. Iron Valiant, right? Iron Valiant. I picked up some cases right before the weekend for right at 60-ish a case. Nice Eevee, reverse holo. And then I just picked up some yesterday for 70-ish a case. Which I bought them out at that price because I saw where Retro was. He was about $7 to $10 higher on both of those prices. And that was just for the loose boxes. So at the cases being cheaper, I was like, I'm going to just take them all. So I spent a lot of money on that. All right, Benjamin, there it is. There were your two big hits. I did not see a Master Ball. I did see several reverse holos. You had the Eevee, there was a Trainer, and then there was one other, but there was no Master Ball. Yeah, it was the Gabite. Next up, we're going to have Justin. A week ago, you could still get a case of Silver Tempest booster boxes for $1,000. Now they are going crazy. Same thing with Astral Radiance. You guys know that I've had Astral Radiance boxes available for the live for, months now. I still had them on the site at $190, and I was selling them on eBay for $210, $220, $230, and I think I've got them at $300 now. I don't know if some big buyer just entered the market, but I'm shipping the stuff all different directions. It's not just like one person buying this stuff. Even Paradox Rift, man. I'm selling them things by like the caseload. I just packaged up 2 more cases today at $8.50 a piece. And I bumped them to $1,000. I was like, I've got space now. I don't need to like run out my cases super fast. I did have space problems because of Scarlet and Violet, Paradox Rift, Stellar Crown. Those were like the main ones. Temporal Forces, that stuck around for a little bit. But once Twilight Masquerade kind of ran through, then Temporal Forces was next. And it went pretty quickly. Pokemon Wonder, hey, my friend, hope you are well. Kids came to say goodnight and saw you on the screen and said, tell Mr. Rusty we said hi. What is up, Pokemon Wonder? Hopefully I see you here in a little bit, and hope your kids are doing well. Your dad. Oh man, nice. Master Ball Espeon. Looks like your kids are brought some good luck. I don't know how that compares to the Umbreon, but I imagine Espeon's probably one of the higher end Master Balls for the set. Probably one of the higher end Master Balls for the evolutions in the set. I've got a few more uncut sheets I might send your way. As long as you don't mind handling them anyways. Shining Cards and Collectibles said, hey, Wonder. This isn't the same, Justin. I don't think. Your last name isn't Freeman, is it? No, I don't think it is. MMA fan said, what did you end up doing with the Evolutions Master Ball you pulled? I remember you didn't realize at the time how rare it was. I think I ended up sending it to be graded. I've pulled, I want to say, most of the Evolutions in a Master Ball. Umbreon I pulled 4 of. That's what's crazy. I've pulled just as many Master Ball Umbreons as I have like the Moonbreons from TERASTAL Festival. Ghost said he just put an order in. Love it when Ghost puts an order in. You never know what he's going to buy. Momo, great card. Pokédex, last I knew, it was top 5 in the set. Oh, really? I'm curious to see how this stuff's going to grade. I didn't send any of my cards through like express level. I think the highest I did was economy. Justin said Espeon to go with the Umbreon from last stream. Did you get the Umbreon in the last stream? Uh-oh. Nice. And you got a Leafeon. Pretty decent centering. That's the main thing that holds these cards back, I think, from getting the 10s from whatever company you want to use. Because the condition's usually pretty top notch. That's a score. What is that? Is that like a green Hydreigon? Dylan said, we are ripping Evolving Skies. I already ripped it. The only box that's going to happen, you're going to have to rewind and go watch it. But I didn't pull anything good. Marshall said, yes, I purchased a few cases of V-Striker 10s with Evolving Skies in them for $2.50 a case a few days ago. Now just the Empoleon 10 goes for $75 plus. Dang. I did send my distributor an email, asked them for an up-to-date in-stock list. I'm going to see if I can pick up anything from them. Nice little Umbreon there. Wow, solid Master Ball and the Leafeon. I agree, that was a good box. If you get 3 boxes like that, that's a mega win. High draft. Well, I should have known that one. Thanks, Ray. MMA fan says the Master Balls at PSA 10 are going to be a big buy for people, I think. I hope so. I did send some there, but the well-centered ones, I'm trying to get the pristines on them. But that play may not work out. We'll have to see. I'm not getting as many pristines as I used to. And usually the PSA 10 outweighs the Gem Mint 10 pretty hard. From PSA to CGC, anyways. So Dylan says, I pulled a Sylveon last week and mine has a couple of print lines. Oh, really? Koba Lion. Or, what is this one? We got Iron Thorns, Iron Valiant. Is this Iron Crown? Or something Crown? I can't even remember. Yeah, Justin says he did get the Umbreon Master Ball last time. Heck yeah, dude. Momo says some Terrestrial seems to be a bit off-centered. Dude, I pulled like 4 of the Flareon in a row where they were just like almost off the card. Well, I wish they were almost off the card. It's just enough to where it's not going to get like an OC qualifier. One of them might, but I think they're just going to get knocked down to like a 7 or an 8. Dylan said, well, it's evolving cry, sadly. Yeah, I know. Hassan Rattle had a video out showing some guy on Whatnot selling prismatic evolutions early. Well, if he's got them now, it's not really that early. It's like a week and a couple days. I mean, I don't know how long ago it was. Sometimes he takes time before he puts out these videos, too. All right, one more box. I did see part of that video, though. If you do have, like if your distributor has sent you product, I mean, you shouldn't be sending it out just yet. I used to get stuff close to 2 weeks early. Then they started like buckling down on it. Now, when I had a store, I would get stuff sometimes closer to 3 weeks early, but that's because you've got pre-release 2 weeks out. So, I mean, they have to get stuff to you in that time range. It's a mask. Sorry, man. That first box must have been the big one. Now, hopefully, you'll pull a gold or something cool in here still. Still got 9 packs. That's still what's kind of nice about the high-class packs. You might pull a demigod pack or... Well, that's pretty cool. You got an SAR, too. You could still pull a gold card, you know, in conjunction with your normal Pokemon SAR. Hassan said, must be nice to get the new set so early. Yeah, I mean, they do it so that you can make sure that everything's out on release date, because Pokemon makes a big deal about, hey, this is going to be the release date. You know, you should be able to find it in your local stores or wherever. But when the stuff is jacked up, I mean, or it's pre-sold out, it's kind of, I guess it doesn't really have the same effect. Anthony said, do you think people will regret overpaying for these modern cards selling in the current market? I don't know, man, dude. Modern is so strong. And you got to admit, the artwork is like killer. Especially for kids that are coming through. Like that's what they're going to remember. People are paying now more for a Moonbryon than I was selling a PSA 10 first edition Charizard when I was in college. I was in college 2008 to 2012. I sold 2 back then. I sold one for $1,600 and one at $3,000. It's like, man, it's just hard to think that that's where the market is. But dude, it's so strong. People have been doubting the Moonbryon since it first come out. Don't get me wrong, I'm not investing in it. Like if I had 100 of those things, I'd probably just be trying to move them along, you know, here and there, and just watching the market. But anytime you see them come on the market, they're just like, they're gone. They're so liquid. Dylan said these modern cards will be in demand now and in the future. Values typically always go up. Well, I mean, there has to be a peak somewhere, right? Or some dips here and there. But that's what we've seen for a lot of this stuff. That's what makes it so risky, too, though. Momo said, I saw that stream. He had over 1,500 packs, lots of 10, going for 190 to 200 bucks. Wow. Well, hopefully that stuff wasn't, you know, tampered with in any way. I mean, those pull rates did sound pretty bad. All right, Justin, we're going to go back through these, but I think you know what the highlights are. You did have a Master Ball right there. I kind of like that better than the mask. I mean, I don't know what she's doing. It looks like a foot in the picture of the card. I don't know what the purpose of that would be. Is that Iron Crown? Did anybody confirm that? There's your Leafeon and got their Master Ball Espeon. Someone said that was a top 5 card, so that's good. People said people paid crazy amounts for the 10 packs. Well, not having any hits, that's where it's got to sting a whole lot worse. All right, so we've got order 7096 from Nikki. Box 1 is going to be for Nikki. Box 2 is going to be for Thomas, her husband. Who do you guys think is going to win? Nikki or Thomas? We'll make this box 1, the one with the sticker. Hey, let's do a poll. Can I do that? Nikki or Thomas? All right, I threw it in there. Just to give you guys something to participate in. All right, let me see. Where was I at in chat? Zard Lurking, what is up, dude? Good to see you in here. First Tomu said, I pulled my first alternate art of Empoleon and have been rehooked ever since. They can be fun, but man, sometimes they can be hard to pull. Moonbreon is going past 3K in a 10 for sure. You heard it here with martial law. I sold mine for $850 like 2 months ago, and I'm kicking myself. But what has to be done has to be done. Yeah, but you wouldn't have been kicking yourself if you would have dropped to 500 and you'd been saying, "I knew it, I knew it." So I mean, you never know with this kind of stuff. I noticed a lot more people buying in my eBay store. Could be due to the current Pokemon drought in stores. Are stores having it? Well, I mean, I went to Raleigh, and the first store I went to said they had 0 in stock. They didn't even have a single trading card in the entire store. Momo said that one card was Janine. First Timber, I don't know if my $1 love birds will ever leave my hands. That's being put away for my son after grading. I need to go back through and see how much I sold those for in the beginning. Somebody tell me the number for the Latios from Team Up, the alt art. Give me the number, and I'll go in my email and search and see what my first sales for that card in PSA 10 were. Because I know I graded some of those in 10 and sold them right off the bat. But the easiest way for me to search for it is just put in Latios PSA 10, but I got to have like a number. So like the set number. If somebody puts that in the chat, I'll look it up real quick. Maybe I can screen share it. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try. Oh man, Nikki, I'm looking up there. I didn't even look to see, but Nikki's like 73% to 27. Wow. Anthony says, I just don't understand the Evolving Skies Umbreon, not even a top 5 Umbreon artwork. People seem to think so, dude. I got mine back when it was selling for 700. That's the Janine SAR, Koga's daughter. Oh, got a Master Ball. She takes over his gym in gold and silver. Oh, really? First, Tomu says he has to vote for another Tom. He has every Sword and Shield alternate art in his collection already. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Got an Iron Valiant. I had 3 more tag teams to finish off those alternate arts and a handful from Scarlet and Violet. Sent my first card to PSA yesterday. A Moonbreon, I believe it's a 9 just off centering. Pulled when it was worth 500 and couldn't pull the trigger. Oh, well. Hey, man, at least you got one. Oop, wrong stat. I have the feeling Pokemon Market is going to crash hard. What do you think is going to drive it to that, though, man? And then he said he's going to be eating popcorn and cleaning people out. Pika Jack says, have we started talking about food yet? Not yet. Washington says, I pulled 3 Moonbreons and all 3 will stay in my collection. This says $3,516 PSA 10. Is that when you think it's going to happen? When it gets to that price? All right, thank you, Martial Law. He says it's number 170. I'm going to finish Nikki's box. And I'm going to type that in. I'm going to see what my first sales for it was. All right, so let's see. All right, Nikki, you had the Iron Valiant. I can't share customer info. So I'll have to check first. Latios 70. So my last sale was $2,400 back in August of this year. But let's go find my first sale. That's 2022. I feel like I would have had one. Oh man. Oh, that's tough. All right, I think I can screen share this. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Oh. All right. Can you guys see that? I sold a Latios and Latios GX. His email's up there. He's a public guy. But look at that, $80, man. I knew it was under $100 or right around $100, but I sold that one for $80, a PSA 10. And that was in, here, I'm going to stop screen sharing, but that was January 2020. That's rough. But I graded those personally. They were some of the first ones graded through PSA, and then I just sold them for whatever I thought it would be. So Dennis says PSA 10 March 2022 was $820 for the tag team Latios. Well, that was January 2020, and I was at $80, so it 10x'd in those 2 years. All right, Nikki, let me set these to the side. I'll have yours face one direction. I'll have his face another direction. All right, and if I missed any of your chats, because a lot of times I'll look off to the side and then a lot of the chat will be gone, just put it back in there and I will I'll try to read through and get it. All right, Zard Lurking Rusty, do you eat a lot of sweets during the holidays? Man, I eat a lot of sweets, period. There's really no denying it. Washington, yes, the one. Oh, he's talking Momo. First, Tomu says, I don't think Pokemon is going anywhere. Okay, so both of you hit a SR or SAR trainer. You guys will have to let me know if this one is actually better than the other one. I think the other one was... It's a dude, so I'm going to say the girl with the pink hair is going to beat out the dude with the pink hair. His is an SR. Yours, the girl is an SAR, so he's got you so far. All right. Dang it, missed some chat. Anthony, is it worth using tag to grade? Anyone have experience with it? I haven't used them, so I'm not too sure on that one. Marshall says you got smoked. Add 3K to it now. See, typically, whenever I would open up like 50 cases of a set. I mean, it was like something ridiculous. And what I would do is I would take all the full arts, anything like that, and I would grade them. And if I got back PSA 10s of a regular EX, V, GX, whatever, those would go for like $29.99 in a 10. But then like full arts would jump up to $39.99 for $49.99. And you know, really special ones might be closer to the $60, $80, maybe even $100 range. So I probably thought I was like getting some real money when I was pulling $80 off of that card. Shining cards and collectibles. We got to do what Dan says, Rusty. No rear view, or it will make you crazy. You know, there's no way I would go turn back time, because I would probably make decisions along the way that would keep me from making some of the other ones that led me to really good deals. But I agree with you there. Like, you can't change what happened already, what you've done already. Washington. Oh, he's talking to Anthony. Pokey Fanboy says, favorite sweet. Man, I don't have a one favorite sweet, but I mean, I like donuts. Got the Iron Crown. I like the Iron Valiant more than the Iron Crown. What do you guys think? But I like chocolates. I like drinks with sugar in them. There's not much that... I mean, I really like pie. Like when I go to Waffle House, you know, I'll usually get like the All-Star Special. But they've got good chocolate pie. And if you ask them to, they'll bring the pie out before they serve the other food, because the pie's already ready. So you can eat the pie while you wait for the food. All right, where are we at? Romo says you didn't know what was about to happen. Ray says, I don't want to talk about when I sold like 15 Lily PSA 10s for $200. Then they went to 2,000. Yeah, if we go back down that direction, I mean, who wouldn't want to buy a bunch of Mario and Luigi Pikachus for, what, $50 a set or something? Zard Lurking says, is it just me, or did that trainer have the feel of a Yu-Gi-Oh card? You know, I'm going to say, Thomas, you got the better trainer, but Nikki, your wife, she got the better SAR Pokemon, and she got a Master Ball. So I'm gonna say Nikki won. If you guys disagree, you guys throw that in the chat. Although I did see Nikki's margin drop after your Iron Crown was pulled. So maybe chat disagrees with me. All right, Killian, you are next. All right, where are we at? Know of any ways to display a graded booster pack on a wall? Got my cards up, but I need packs on display. Yeah, stick a magnet behind it and put some magnet wallpaper up or magnetic paint and smack it on there. No, not really. I mean, find a display. Pokey Dreamer used to make them for cards. I don't know if he makes them for a piece of graded pack. So, first Tomo says those Polaroid trainers are my favorite. Yeah, I agree with PokeDeck. You constantly have to move stuff or you wouldn't be where you're at. I move a lot of stuff. I don't want to. Like, I knew when the Charizard UPCs were coming out, like, I just wanted to buy pallets and just set it in a warehouse. But I didn't have one to do that, so I had to constantly break down, and that leads to moving stuff. Leads to you finding, ooh, nice Sandy Shocks. Man, I'm never going to get used to these new names. I want to just resort to like Magneton or Hisuian Magneton or something like that. Dennis says, Washington, you prefer the Iron Valiant over the Sunbreon. I don't know anybody who does that now. Cool, got another SAR trainer. Rusty, have you ever golfed? I used to when I was a kid. Now that I'm 35, I got back into it. I must say I'm a bit obsessed. I got an emulator in my house. That's about all I do. We used to golf in that we would mow our grass really short, and we would try to golf with the drivers and things that we would find in dumpsters in our front yard. But it was like putt-putt because we couldn't afford putt-putt. Every now and then we would find a field and try to smack a golf ball. But no, I never golfed. It's just I like movement, dude. I can't even do baseball. Like, baseball's too boring for me. Like, you sit there, and even with football, it's like you play one thing and then that's it. Like, I like ultimate frisbee. I like basketball. Basketball is really like the one that I stuck with. But I could do soccer, games like that. Nikki won for sure. Nikki's the winner. Dennis went Super Saiyan with a Kamehameha. Killian, Rusty, can you send the Pokeballer verses in as well? I'd like to keep them. Yeah, I can do that. Let me go back through and see if I had one that I missed. Fresh, warm, old-fashioned glaze off the belt at Krispy Kreme. Just can't beat. If I had a dozen or two right now. Luckily, I'm not too hungry because my wife made a killer vegetable beef soup. And man, she forgot to drain the fat off of the beef. And I must say, it added some flavor. And I ate 4 bowls today. And some cheese toast. I hadn't made cheese toast in a long time. That's what we used to do instead of, buying the expensive Texas cheese toast from the grocery store. You could just take bread and smack a slice of cheese on it and stick it in the oven. If you get to about the 8-minute mark at 350 degrees or so, you'll start to see that cheese bubble up. Like the moisture in the cheese, whatever, separates out the top layer and the bottom layer, and that top layer turns into like a piece you can peel off. I used to love doing it. I remember my dad, he liked to do it till it was burnt. Oh, I guess I could end the poll now, huh? Oh. I think I did it. Oh, man. I must have missed a bunch of chat stuff. I didn't realize it was scrolling. It wasn't scrolling the right way. All right, so I'm at Internet Person Golf by hole 4. I'm spinning. Feels as fat as flavor. I would have never thought so. But it definitely tasted really well. Programmers. What is up, man? He just gifted 5 memberships. Thanks again, dude. We have West G, Washington, G Monkey, Anthony, and Tom Bystander. You were all just given a membership from Programmers. Thanks again, dude. He remembers that he gives them that Blastoise emoji. And the Blastoise emoji you can only get if you remember, but I used to like ask people like what their favorite emoji was, and we'd throw it in the chat. I think Motu was the Mewtwo one. He used to do a lot of that stuff too. Bank Fishing TV. Dude, I grew up on cheese toast. Love it. Yeah, nobody else wanted any except my son. Like my wife, my kid, my 2 daughters, they didn't want any. But my son, he was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "It's cheese toast." And we sat there by the oven and we watched it rise up, and then he got him some. He actually ate 3 pieces of it. I was surprised. All right, let me refresh this. All right, we do have some orders in. Daniel, you're going to be next. After that, George, Grant, and then Justin. So Daniel picked up. He's got 2 boxes. And we are keeping all of the bulk. So we'll do 1 out of 2. And then 2 out of 2. This is all TERASTAL Festival. All right, let me pull the chat back up. Again, guys, if I missed your chat and you're speaking to me or there's something that you wanted me to say, just put it back in there and I should see it eventually. If I don't, just keep putting it in there. All right, G Monkey, I think that's where I'm at. Put some butter and garlic powder on the bread and you have yourself cheesy garlic bread. We used to make garlic toast. I'm not so much a fan of garlic toast anymore. Or garlic in general. It's like it stays on my breath or something. I'm like burping it up. First Tomu Rusty teaching the boy right. Well, I wanted to eat that vegetable beef soup too, but he wasn't eating that. Josh said my grandma liked her cheese toast burnt too. Like, I don't want the bread burnt, but I definitely don't mind the cheese getting, you know, that black layer on it. It's pretty good. All right, Daniel, here we go. Box number 1. Jeezy, did you sell any of the Evolving Skies packs, or did you just open them up? I saw the video from this morning, hoping you sold some. No, I just opened them up. I was only selling it as like a whole box. It wasn't like individual packs that you could buy. Programmers with the super chat. Man went from eating cheese on bread to his daughter saying she will only eat filet steak. Yeah. It happens, man. Just we got to get it all figured out. They don't know the difference. For alligator. Unknown says garlic is king. Now, I do like garlic powder on steak. I do salt, pepper, garlic powder, and hey, there's that person again. And some oil. Oil. Gotta say it all southern, right? It's one of those words that I kind of say both ways, like syrup and syrup. I do caramel and caramel. Now, one thing I do say differently is Tootsie. I don't say Tootsie Roll, or it's Tootsie, you know, double O, not T-U-T. Here's the Vaporeon. Paul says, any big hits from Gym Challenge? I think the only one we've opened up was the one that I had opened, and it was a Brock's Ninetales. That one is currently being graded. Zard says, yeah, garlic is what makes the cheese taste so good. So Ghost says, pecan or pecan. It is definitely not pecan. That is an A, and I will stress the A. Pecan. All day long. I get on the people around here about saying pecan pie. It is pecan pie. All the way. 100%. That one I will fight. That one's always been like something I've heard people say, kind of go back and forth, but I like it. So you definitely hit me right on the head there with that one. You knew what I was thinking. Now, I've never got Mater, or no, was it Tater? I've heard Maters and Taters. Those are good, but some people will say tomater. Which that doesn't make sense to me, because you still got the same amount of syllables. In fact, it might even be a little bit longer than when you have to say it that way. I'm going to go ahead and put these up here. So let me go through these. I put your Vaporeon Reverse Holo in there. It's not the Master Ball. But it's an evolution. Scallywag says Luna. I might eventually get these memorized if I can open up enough of the prismatic evolutions on the English side. Once you grade a few of them or you sell some graded ones, then it starts to hit home. Something I definitely say wrong is or. A lot of times I say like it just comes out. All right, next pack. I don't even know what this one is. Is that a mask as well? It looks better than those other masks though, right? Got an Ursaluna. Man, I'm kind of excited. I keep checking the Weather Channel because at the moment they're calling for snow in North Carolina. They're calling. It's not much. It's like 1 to 3 inches, something like that, where we're at. But you never know. It might end up being a little bit more. Oh, I said I threw your Vaporeon in there, but you're getting all the cards. We get so excited about snow around here. I'm ready to ride some four-wheelers in some snow. I thought about taking some boards and blocking in the basketball court. That's kind of wiggling, huh? Thought about taking some boards and blocking in the basketball court and then just running some water out there and having an ice rink. So Momo says that was Petulant. Josh Work, people say pecan on the East Coast due to the British influence on, and pecan everywhere else due to the French influence during colonial times. Well, I don't know why they say it. Around here, it goes both ways. We're like in the middle. West G, I'm in Concord and pray we see some snow. Yeah, I hope so. Washington says your queue's still open or open still, Rusty? Yes, it is. It'll be open tonight for anything that, as long as it says, you know, you can, it's for the live, then it's going to be open until I say, hey, we're getting ready to do the giveaway. Get it in now. Unless we're still streaming at like midnight, and then I might call it. Ooh, ooh. Almost put the bulk in the wrong spot. So you had the Petulant in the very first pack. Which I know the name of that one now. I'm over here saying it might be a mask. Don Giorgio, same in Texas. Are you talking about the snow or are you talking about pecan? All right. Next order is for George. He picked up 2 Terrestrial Festival boxes as well. This is No Bolt. I expect most people are going to be picking up Terrestrial Festival for the majority of what we see here on the live stream until we get Prismatic available. Although I did think about doing like a high class bundle, like having a VMAX Climax, a Shiny Treasure, V-Star Universe, and then a Terrestrial Festival box. I thought that would be kind of cool. It'd be a little bit more expensive, but at the same time you get 4 high class boxes. And I could only do so much because I don't have that many V-Star Universe boxes. Ghost says picked up like 100 subs since last live and made it to 78k plus. Dude, it's more than 100. It's all from one of my shorts, dude. It's gotten like 500,000 views in the past few weeks. It was a short that had really never gotten any traction, and then all of a sudden it's being pushed. Zard Lurking says, I'm in Tennessee. We have an 80% chance of snow Friday, 3 to 5 inches. Yeah, I'm hoping that they'll bump ours to 3 to 5 inches. Right now, for us, it's like an inch Friday, like during the day, then 1 to 3 at night. Possibly some flurries the next day. But farther south, it's like 3 to 5. So I think the heavier storms are going to trend south. But maybe they'll make it a little farther north and, we'll get hit with some snow. DJ says, I'm glad I can catch a stream. Rusty, hope you had a great New Year's and holidays. Yeah, I hope the best for everyone out there watching this as well. It was a nice, needed break. I know this is the first time we've streamed since before Christmas. But I had fun just relaxing with my family. Don't get me wrong, we had fun doing stuff too. Man, I am ready to see a Moonbryon. We haven't seen one tonight. There's a blue girl mask. Oh, Ghost said picked up like 100 subs since last. No, I think he was talking about me, right? Unless Ghost has got a channel of his own. Sorry, I was reading Zard Lurking's congrats to Ghost. Washington says Jorge. No, I don't think it is. Because this is a regular customer, and I've asked him before, and I'm pretty sure he said it was George. But if I got it wrong and this is a Jorge and not a George, please let me know. Washington says he's in Cookville. Matthew says I'm in Myrtle Beach. Hopefully it snows here. How much snow do y'all normally get there? Because it used to be that we'd get a few snows a year here. And then it kind of dropped to 1 snow a year. And now we really haven't got much snow at all in recent years. Like I remember seeing snow all the way into April before. When I was in college, we had a pretty thick snow on. It was a late spring break for college. I come home and build an igloo. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you in here, man. Justin says in Montana we had 0 snow up until Friday, and we've got about 6 inches with more on the way. I imagine in Montana y'all just get tired of it. I could be wrong, maybe, but like it snows so infrequent here. Like we had a chance for freezing rain on Monday. Not much happened, but our school still shut down for 3 hours, so it was like take the break, sleep in. Although I'm glad it did not ice the way that it was supposed to, because that could have really set back parts of western North Carolina where there's a lot of power lines that didn't go down, but they were pretty close. There's a lot of trees that are leaning that didn't go down, and it wouldn't have took much. And a heavy ice storm could have really messed up some of the progress. So I'm glad it did not go that direction, even though my kid self wants it. Wants all the ice, all the snow. Want to see all the slipping slidage that I can get out of whatever comes out of the sky. Kyle says, by the way, I don't know how to apply a discount. So if you are a channel member at the Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard, it should automatically apply to anything that's like... usually the vintage stuff will have it. The TERASTAL Festival isn't going to have anything, but it should have like it'll have like one of the little 3 character symbols on the page itself. So like all the vintage stuff should have it. But if it doesn't apply, let me know, because if you just joined in the past like day or two, then he may not have updated it. But he's typically he updates the list for the membership every week. But like anybody here was just given a membership, I don't think you were. They wouldn't be able to see the discount, because that does have to be manually applied to my website. It's not like integrated with YouTube or anything like that. Kyle says, Black Triangle coming in. Ooh. Send me an email. Just show me which level you are, and I should be able to get the membership level sent back to you, because that one's definitely eligible for any of the discounts. Dylan says they got 6 inches of snow in Pennsylvania. You're lucky. The Collective, I was stationed in North Carolina. Love Jacksonville. Were you at Fort Bragg? My brother was at Fort Bragg. I mean, I guess there's not too many places here if you're in the Army. My best friend was at Fort Bragg too, which I think they changed the name to something else. I can't remember. I don't know what it is, but I heard that it was changed. Matthew says, we usually get no snow. About every 5 years, it'll snow for 10 minutes, and everyone freaks out. Yeah, we drove to the mountains this past weekend just to watch it snow up there. We were driving around in it, and then I realized, hey, if it starts snowing any harder on these mountain roads, I'm going to just slide right off of it because we're in a minivan. All right. Here are your hits, George. No evolutions. You get the Goldingo. I think that's what that is. Got a Master Ball there. And there's your mask. We haven't seen any gold cards. I think we've only seen one evolution. That was Leafeon. I think these boxes are due. All right, who is next? Grant. What did Grant pick up? All right, so Grant got one Terrestrial Festival box, and no bulk. This is order 7101. Pull that one out. Anytime I get these boxes in from Japan and they have the sticker, I try to put them for the live. But I believe this usually means they're from the Pokemon Center, this kind, but I could be wrong. I've tried buying off of there before. It's like, I feel like such an old man trying to figure out some of this stuff. All right, where are we at? Dylan. Oh, he's talking to Domo. The Feraligatr artwork is nasty. Is there a Feraligatr in this set? He might be talking about a different set. All right, here we go, Grant. Grant, if you're in here, let us know. We're opening up your packs and let us know what you would like to get. So far, you got a Leafeon. Zard says the evolutions are hiding. So Dustin says they changed it to Fort Liberty. I moved out to Fayetteville about a year ago. Fort Liberty is still widely not accepted by most of the guys I meet out here. Why'd they change it? Fort Liberty? I mean, I guess Liberty has more of a patriotic ring, I guess. Was Bragg somebody who was like a slave owner or something? I know that there was like a wave of that kind of stuff going on. So they'd like pull down the statues and things. There's the Jolteon. Big Kitchen, yes sir. Looking for any evolutions or gold Pika. That's what I'm talking about. So I guess Big Kitchen, this is Grant. The Vaporeon. Kyle, what has been pulled from Black Triangle so far or have heard of? I'm assuming some of those went out sealed. So the ones that I have for the heavies, those come from all different types of boxes. So I had constructed a 36 pack box of Black Triangles. So it could be anything, but so far none have been opened. I've only sold a few, and it was basically to people who just wanted to keep those for their sealed collection. So the ones that I have, they're all pretty heavy because almost every pack in the box was over like 21, 21.2. I think the ones that I kept were like 21.4. And so if there's not a holo, we'll move on to the next one. But I'm pretty sure these are like super heavy packs. And it could be anything. Like if you pull a Blastoise out of one, it could be a Blastoise in the next one or even the next one. Same thing with like Magneton though. Like if we pull 2 Magnetons, like these come from different locations. So I mean they're from different boxes. And if that makes a difference, you let me know and I can still cancel out the order. But honestly, I think that adds a layer of kind of risk to it, but a layer of reward because they're like truly randomized. When I bought them years ago. But the only reason I decided to sell this box and weigh them out is because I want to offer out some heavy base set packs, and then I have a fully constructed Black Triangle box that I had opened up from. It might have been a while back on this channel where I was just checking the box and it being Black Triangles. So I kept that one fully intact. It's the original 36 packs that come with it. Ian Ross grants my boyfriend stay away guides. Ian Ross. Got a mask. Ghost says, TCA Gaming, I just won that small thumb tab base set 2-player starter deck off your eBay. I bet the cards inside are $19.99 $2,000. I think so too. I think there's a really good chance at it. And if you could get like a 10 on the Machamp, like almost any of the $19.99 $2,000 holos are going to do good. But Machamp has always been one of those cards that because it's first edition, it brings an abnormal like high price compared to other cards that are more rare or more scarce within the set. It's kind of funny. And then it being a $19.99 $2,000 to the right person, that'll bring good money. But if you don't get the 10, I mean, even still, I bet you want it for a decent price to where it probably doesn't matter and it'll work out. Tom says there's a Feraligatr in this set. Oh, there's a holo, right? It's the holo Feraligatr. All right, Grant, you didn't get an evolution. You did get a Master Ball. You got a Master Ball Great Tusk. And then you pulled the blue-haired mask. TV and Sleep, the last time I tried to get on the Japan Pokemon Center website, it had a 30-minute wait. I don't have time for that. I don't know about you guys. I don't have time for that. I use Gixxen for all my bids as it is. What takes forever is like Fnatic bidding, but at least you can kind of go through and do string bids. Or not string bids, I guess you can make a bunch of bids at once and then hit confirm. Ooh, look at this. Justin picked up a heavy gym challenge. This could be interesting. 7102. This is going to be fun. All right, where are we at? That's the Black Triangles. I gotta find them. It's been a while. Aha. What do you guys think? What is Ghost gonna pull? Is he gonna get the Blaine's Charizard? All right, Kyle said nope, kind of cool. So I think we're good to go once we get to the Black Triangle too. So we're going to see some vintage stuff opened up tonight. Zard lurking, Rusty. Did you happen to read my email I sent you this morning? No worries if not. I would think so. If I didn't respond, I don't know why I wouldn't have responded. I'll go back and check it. If I didn't respond to you, send me another follow-up. All right, I want to say, I can't remember. None of those look different. Hopefully there's a holo in here. Otherwise, I'll have to remove one and pull another one off the site. All right, Misty Psyduck, Blaine's Rhyhorn. All right, so that's an energy. Rattata, Koga's Weedle, Misty Seal, I'm seeing Gengar, or Gyarados, Gengar, Missy's Gyarados. Anything but a trainer. Master Ball. Blaine's quiz number 2. I think there's... Oh, it was a non-holo. All right, so I'll have to grab another pack. This is what... I think I'd mentioned this before. Like, I didn't even pull the 12 heaviest. I pulled like the 11, or it might have even been 10 heaviest off of the this box, and then I opened up the lightest. And look at this. This one pulled a non-holo. So anything that's opened up in a live is guaranteed to have a holo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go adjust the quantity down one, and then I'm going to open up another pack to replace this one for Ghost. But it was the second card off the back, right? Yeah, I think it was the second card off the back. All right. Hopefully we don't hit too many like that. That wouldn't be good. Products. I got to find the product first. All right, so showing we've got 8 in stock. So I need to drop that down to 7. Make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This is the next one. I try to open up the lightest ones first, in case something like this does happen. All right, here's the next one. Scallywag, I'm changing mine to Charizard then. I think he might have been talking about where it was the Gengar. I mean, you could pull a non-holo Gengar in Gym Challenge. Ghost said, I like Pinsir, to be honest. Good thing I didn't have it shipped out. Usually when I have with the ship out, I try to grab them from the heavier side. I know it might sound a little off. That one, you can see there's a sheen difference. So I'm pretty sure that one is a holo. Zard Lurking says, I wish that Pinsir was a holo. It would have been sick. It would have been sick if it had been holo and, you know, the set was the way it was, and then we just have like a misprint. Tom says Giovanni's Gyarados. Dennis wants the Zapdos. I mean, the Pikachu's pretty good. Zard is guessing Arcanine. Tom, we have not pulled any gold cards yet. Ooh, that's a good one. This used to be a pretty big card just because it has the alternate art from the Japanese side. So the Pikachu and the Missy's Tears might be decent bets to have graded. Got the Electrode. Paul is calling the Golduck. Ditto. Well, that's not the one I would have wanted to pull. But Ditto has always been one of those cards that grades a bit easier. Although Gym Challenge usually is really nice on the condition. Now something could pop out that I'm not seeing, but I'm not even seeing a single white dot. It's hard to see, but there's like a light print line right here. Maybe you guys can make it out. It's faint, but you can kind of see it on the back side. Front side, the centering looks good. I'm not seeing any print lines. But again, this isn't the strongest light, so maybe there's some print lines in there. But honestly, I mean, the condition looks really good. But it is a Ditto. Ditto can morph into whatever you want, but it's not going to morph into a Blaine's Charizard. Technically, it is a Charizard. I'm glad Ghost was thinking the same thing. We're on the same page. Missy's Tears and the Pikachu are pretty good too, though. Ditto is anything. Oh, wait, we're going to do the bigger ones. This way you keep your pack wrapper as well. Now, if you prefer the Giovanni's Pinsir, I'll send you that one. In fact, we'll go ahead and send you the Pinsir anyways, man. You're always doing cool stuff in here. So we'll just put that one in there with it. We'll just slip it in. Maybe next time we'll get you the Blaine's Charizard. All right, let's see who is next. Looks like Kyle, you are next. And then I see Paul and Taylor. you're going to be the upcoming orders after that. So let's see what oh, I forgot to put your name on it. I mean, hopefully I wouldn't forget. All right, so let's see what Kyle got. Did he have it shipped sealed? Oh, open live on YouTube. And he picked up a Charizard artwork. Where are we at? Venusaur. Oh, I've only got 2 of those left. So I guess it would only be 1 left now for that one. I'm not going to capture the charge just in case, but these should be pretty darn heavy. This is order 7103. Kyle said, heart is beating fast now. I don't know if I've ever opened up a heavy black triangle. This might be the first time I've done this. This is a pretty cool one too. For those of you who are watching and you've never seen one of these before, this black triangle, it was purposefully put here to cover up this first edition stamp. There's a first edition stamp that was printed onto this pack, but this is an unlimited pack. The cards inside are unlimited. So instead of just scrapping everything, somehow they ran them through and they printed a black triangle over the packs, and a lot of these got out. So you can see the first edition stamp there. So it's kind of cool that it's almost like a little piece of history too. All right, Kyle. What do you guys think? What is Kyle going to get? Is he going to pull the Charizard from the Charizard? Usually, I think we've typically seen him from Venusaur artworks. But that is not always the case. It's just like one of those things that people just think. All right, 1, 2, 3. Man, it almost looks like that one's the different card, but I'm going to pull these 3 off the back. Because that's where it should be. All right, Kyle said, site only said 1 left when I ordered. All right, so it should be right then. Machoke, Arcanine, Metapod, Ghastly. And I haven't like captured his charge yet because this is one of those sets. Like I said, this wasn't from a sealed box. So I just weighed them out as the heaviest ones that I could from 36 pack lots. It could be that this one doesn't have a hollow, but I hope that it does because I only took the very heaviest ones. Man, look at that saturation. That's like super red. Diglett, Coughing, DPM. Is this Deep Pocket Monster? What is up, man? You guys jumped in at a pretty good time. We're opening up a black triangle heavy base set pack for Kyle. And it's probably over here telling me to hurry up. Deep Pocket Monster, happy? Deep Pocket Monster raid, my friend. Hope all is well. Definitely appreciate it, dude. Man, well, how many subs you got now? I almost bought one. I almost went for one of those little pins. I've seen you post some of those. I saw where you were in Hawaii recently. I also did that safari, and it was pretty cool, dude. We did a luau. We did a safari and did a few. Holy man, that is a lot of people, dude. How many people are you sending over here? Dang. All right, you guys stick. Oh, it wasn't the 4th card off the back. You got a Venusaur. Look at that. Deep Pocket Monster. He brought some. Oh, you broke my chat. My chat just broke. All right. I'm going to sleeve this up. We're going to look at it, and then I'm going to try to reload chat, but I can't see it. I've got the all snap going on over here. I probably don't have the best setup. Oh, it looks really good. Let's see if I can reload it. Oh, there we go. Well, he had over 6,000 people in his stream. Dang, dude. Oh, I see. 78,300 something. You just got me over 300 subs, dude. Wow. Man, y'all are still raiding me out. Deep Pocket Monster Super Chat. Hawaii was amazing. Dude, let's see if I can. 1.28 million subs. Dang. And we brought a bunch over for you. 3K people watching live. Rusty is a legend. Wow, dude. I definitely appreciate it. I've been rated out once before like this. It was from PokeRev. Yeah, I think he brought over like 1,500. So if you're bringing over 3,000, dude, that's crazy. Wow. I'm glad you did it when you did, though. We just opened up a gym challenge. We're opening up base set, and then we're going to be going into some more Terrestrial Festival, most likely after this. So who called it? So I see First Tomu said he called it. Well, definitely appreciate the raid, dude. Looking at the backside, I do see a few white dots. Kyle, I don't know if you've said anything through here. I missed it. Deep Pocket Monster said we beat Pokemon. You did. I think this was before you had 1 million subs, though. So you've got more subs on. All right, Kyle. You've got 2 dots right there, but the front looked really good. Audio Acer, thanks for the super chat, dude. He says Deep Pocket Monster raid. Yeah, I can see it, man. This is crazy. Y'all taken over the chat, that's for sure. The front's looking really good. Got a nice gloss to it. I'm seeing a tiny bit of silvering, but really, this has got good print quality. And we'll have to remember that for the future if we go through and pull some more cards out. This one, it wasn't the 4th card off the back. It had the 3 uncommons plus another 2 energies. So it was sandwiched like right in the middle of the pack. So that's interesting to see. I don't know if I've ever seen that with base set before, but I guess with the black triangles, maybe it was its own little, maybe it was more of a print run rather than just like a small issue that we thought it might be. Oh man, dude, you're still sending people over. You said you had 3,000 people that come over. There was 6,000 in your live. Man, that's nuts, dude. I don't know if I've ever had that many people in here before. Or I probably won't ever have this many people in here again. I know I haven't had this many people in here before. All right, let me jump back into opening up some stuff. Maybe we'll do a giveaway since a lot of people are here. And then we'll still do an end of stream giveaway. I was gifted some stuff from a guy locally. Some of these prize packs. So I don't know much about these prize packs other than I opened up a bunch of Series 1 to get some of those Charizards. But what we're going to do is we're going to open this stuff up and I'll ship out everything to the winner. And the way we're going to do this is based off of... what is it? Michaela Morrison gifted 5 TCA Gaming memberships. Oh, I appreciate that. We've got Don Giorgio, Pokefan, Dennis Zayas, Vinny G, and who is it? Christian Mandarin and Physics. Yeah, I think I got it right. Pokefan, you didn't actually get one. You were already a member, but just got 5 new members. Definitely appreciate that. But let's go ahead and do the giveaway. Let me jump into Nightbot, get that pulled up, and we'll do it based off of participation. So let me see if we'll do a giveaway. We'll let everybody possibly win. And if you've been active in the past 8 minutes, we'll do past 6 minutes. Then you can possibly win the chat. If I can get it to work. It looks like the chat might be broke over here too. You guys are crazy. I bet you got some nice CPU with your computer having this many people in your chat. Let's go ahead and open these up. As long as you're active in the chat, you could win whatever we got going on here. Oh, wow. Look, these have Cosmos Hollow. Got the Roaring Moon. What's the best card that you can get from this? I don't know if I'd even be able to read it. But if by chance I can read it, I'll try, I'll spit it out there. All right, I've got 2 of these. Break the chat. Then it might reset who's all been in the chat and active. Got a nice grass energy. Man, look at all those swirls. Got 3 of them. And got a boss's orders. These look pretty cool. People are still saying Deep Pocket Monster Raid. Simple John with the super chat. DPM Raid. Thanks, man. I appreciate the super chat. We're in a giveaway right now, so as long as you're active in the chat, past 5 minutes or so, Nightbot should be able to pick a winner here in a minute for everything that we're opening up. And then we're going to get back to opening up stuff for everybody who has bought into the live stream. I forgot to put, if you missed it, we just did open up a base set pack, pulled the Venusaur. Deep Pocket Monster brought over some luck too. Here we go. Technical Machine. Got the Rare Candy. I know Rare Candy used to be a decent card for decks. Is it still that way? See, Kyle said Lego. Got a Lightning and a Rescue Board. Can you get anything like VMAXs and stuff in these packs? I know you could with the first couple series. Oh, there we go. Got a Golden Go EX and a Nest Ball. And then last prize pack, Series 5. Scenario and a Switch. All right, let's see who the winner's going to be. We have 420 entries. And it looked like Dennis's. You are the winner. Dennis's. I think you were in here before the Deep Pocket Monster raid. All you got to do is send me a message, dude, at the email at the top of the screen, and I'll ship this out to you. If I get multiple messages, I might ask you for another, like another form of proof or whatever. Just send me an email, and I'll make sure this gets out to you. I'll take care of any of the postage. If somebody emails you asking you for money for postage, that's not how the giveaways work. I don't charge for that. He says, wow, no way, LOL, thank you. Hey, you won it, dude. There you go. Cool deal. All right, let me jump over here and see what orders we have next. I think Paul comes after Kyle. And Paul most likely picked up a TERASTAL Festival box. And he picked up 2 boxes, so we'll do... we'll do out of 2. Do 1 of 2 or 2 of 2. 7104. Let's see what he gets. Maybe we'll pull us a God pack finally, or Moonbrown. Oh, the only evolution we've pulled so far tonight, or evolution, is Leafeon. Did pull an Espeon Master Ball. If I missed the super chat, I'm sorry guys. Man, you guys are like rolling through here. Griffin's Games with the $2 super chat, it says the highest view count I ever got was 4 on a stream. Well, Deep Pocket Monster, he probably just like killed my old record. We're going to keep opening up here. This way, you guys who are sent over here, you'll at least get a little bit of content. Pack number 1. Got the regular EX. There you got a terrestrialized Garchomp. Nathan says, how do you get a hold of the packs? They're the championship or the champion series ones. I'm just wondering how you get them. Those, I went to a local shop that I knew the guy. I went in and bought some stuff, but he just threw some of the packs in for free. He was like, I've got more than I can hand out in like tournaments and stuff, and so he just gave me some. Got a Master Ball, Garbodor, and a Jolteon. We'll get the Garbodor sleeved up. Mega says, what mat is that? This is the Terapagos Ultra Premium Collection mat. I did have a blue mat that just had like my stuff for Troll and Toad, but Troll and Toad, they dropped, from what I hear, all sponsorships. At least that's what the lady said. I don't know if they did, but they definitely they did away with the TCA 5 code. So I was like, well, I don't want to keep sending people to use that code when it doesn't work anymore. That code worked forever. That was like, what, going on 4 years or something like that? So I've got this mat now until I get something different. There's the walking wake. Jenna said Pat pulled a Glaceon SIR and Jolteon Master Ball just now. That's pretty good. The Leafeon SIR that we pulled, or SAR, we pulled that with the Espeon Master Ball in the same box, and those have been the 2 best hits so far. Yeah, Ghost, good luck to you as a mod right now. Welcome, CC Carter. Ooh, Flareon. Look at that. Last pack. We got one of the evolutions. Or Paul did, anyways. Pretty good centering on that one. Nice. Maybe we'll hit all of them tonight. We're not on pace to do that, but I hope so. Let me get this first one pushed up for you, and then we'll get into your second box. Quiet Girl says, how come the Master Ball cards are worth so much? I think it's just pull rates and the fact that it's a Master Ball. I mean, Master Ball, it's kind of iconic in the game, right? I think in the original games you could get one, and then most people use it on Mewtwo or something like that. It's like a guaranteed catch. Oop, got to put this on there. I'm trying to keep up with chat, but if I miss your chat, throw it back in there, and I'll do my best to answer a question if you have one. I pulled a lot of Flareons when I was just opening up boxes for myself, but most of them were OC. That one was pretty good. Justin said, I bought 3 more boxes to try to help hit all of them. Dude, I hope so. If you can get another Evolution Master Ball, you're well on your way. Derby says, in my area, if you go into the card gaming stores and you ask, they usually have a lot of promo packs and Japanese packs that are giveaways. Oh, look at that. About missed, went right over. This is the Pecharunt. I think that's what you guys told me. So now that we've hit that, hopefully we'll pull like an SAR trainer. You could still pull a gold card. Or of course, you might get a demigod pack, but we haven't seen one of those in a while. Richie says, who do you got winning the NBA championship? I think DPM said you hoop. I do play basketball. However, I don't watch basketball. Not anymore anyways. I was running some sprints, doing some plyo earlier today. Get him up here for Charlotte Collecticon. He can come play some basketball. We did last year. I mean, ooh, that's a regular Umbreon, so that's nice. Wasn't the Master Ball. Ghost says, unless you use the missing no cheat TCA game and get times 99 rare candies and Master Ball. No, I never did that. Mr. Drizzle says, will the English version of this set be worth more? I think it already is. Will it get more reprints? I mean, I don't know. Ridiculous. I got a Master Ball Salamence. I forget the future version name. Biggest Roaring Moon and Leafeon SAR in my box. That's not bad. I mean, if you can get one of the evolutions, like people typically just see that. That's a win. Hey Liz, I'm in Kyoto and I still can't find these boxes anywhere. They're so popular. Anytime my guys that I buy them from get them in stock, I pretty much just buy them out. I know a few people in Japan. I mean, they're definitely tough. But I feel like they're gonna have plenty of reprints, but you just never know. All right, let me look at the next order. Wasn't too bad, Paul. You picked up one evolution. I don't really like the Pecharunt, but maybe you do. All right, next up we have Taylor. This is order 7105. Picked up one box, keeping the bulk. And if anybody is here in chat now that come over from Deep Pocket Monster and you're wanting to buy in, you still can. There should be a link at the top of the chat. Typically, I will go through and open anything that's bought before the live or during the live, right up until, no, let's don't put that on this one. Right up until the final giveaway, which will be at the end of the stream. But that could come in 10 minutes. Or it might be 3 hours. I really don't know. Him sending it over this many people hasn't happened to me in a while. So we'll see how much stuff actually gets sold. All right, next up for Taylor. Ridiculous says, I'm considering buying my buddy's Sunbreon. If you want a specific card, you're probably better off just buying what you want. Mighty Space Ghost, all those Eevees, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of Eevee stuff in the set. You can get them in the commons, the uncommons. In fact, oh, they don't even have commons and uncommons anymore, but you can get them in this part of the pack. You get them in this part of the pack. You can get holos. You can get the ultra rares. I mean, they're everywhere. Kind of, I want to find some of these card packs so bad. Where I live, there's nothing. Online's going to be the best way to go. I sell these on eBay. I just put them up recently. But you can get them from Japan, usually a little bit cheaper. Thanks, Mega. Tom says my kiddo is very excited. There's a Master Ball. We have an ETB on pre-order. I hope it gets fulfilled. I've heard bad stuff about cancellations. Hopefully, whoever you bought it through, if it was like through Pokemon Center or someplace like that, nice. Got an Eevee. This is one of 2 different Eevees on it that you can get from the set. If you got it from like a reputable place, you're probably just fine. The Valiant one. I hear you, Ghost. Shadow says, I'm back. What I missed? You missed the Deep Pocket Monster raid, I think. If you've been gone for long. Nathan, and the most expensive Yu-Gi-Oh deck I've seen was 10,320 Canadian dollars. What deck was that? SB says, I wasn't able to get any prismatic pre-order. I got some through distribution, but I didn't try pre-ordering any through Pokemon Center. Momo says the store pin is not there. I still see it up there. It's where it says TCA Gaming. You can buy in here. If you click on it, there's a link. If you guys don't see that, let me know. But I still see it from my side. Shadow says, how do I enter the giveaway? Right now, we do not have a giveaway going on. I did one right after the Deep Pocket Monster raid, but right now there is no giveaway. There will be one at the very end of the video, but we might have a while before we get there. And all you got to do is participate in chat, really. Nice Eevee. Got a little Master Ball there, and you got some other regular EXs to go along with it. Jeremy says, are you the dude that keeps going to Walmart and buying all the stock before I get a box? We don't have a card shop, and Walmart is the only place to get them local. That is not me. I buy them from distribution. But I can't say that if I walked into Walmart and I saw them sitting there that I wouldn't buy some of them. But I doubt we're going to see any Prismatic Evolutions on Walmart's shelf for a while. All right, let me refresh this page and see who is next after Taylor. All right, we have Justin. Justin, then Benjamin, and then Eric. Those are the next 3 orders in line. And after that, there's a clear log. There's nobody else after that. So this is order 7106. This is the guy who got the Leafeon and the Master Ball Espeon earlier. He picked up 3 boxes and no bulk. We're going to start pulling them from this side now. All right, Halise said, tried to pre-order the Battle Partner set, and it was sold out before we could even get through the Pokemon Center online waitlist. I don't even know what set that is, Battle Partners. Is that the next release, like main set release? I try to stay in the dark on that stuff. It's kind of fun when you open it up for the first time. Lily says, I really don't care about Prismatic. I'm just going to buy the Ursaluna SAR because that's the only card I really want. That can be the way to go. All right. Got the Sandy Shocks. It's starting to stick with me. Pokey Fanboy says, love the Master Balls personally. Master Ball cards personally. Oh, it's a champion deck. I guess that makes sense. SB Automotive, click on the video and it will bring it back if watching your phone, it goes to a full screen mode, which makes it go away. So he's talking about for the pinned comment, I believe. But he's saying click on the video and it will bring it back if you're watching on your phone. If you're watching it full screen. Crafty says, thanks Rusty, really happy with that box. Great, man. Nobody's pulled the Moonbryon tonight yet, though. AJ, my pre-order got canceled too, but it's okay. Nice. Hey, man, Justin, you called it. You got another Master Ball Evolution. You got the Jolteon. Heck yeah, dude. Bam. Just like that. It seems like a lot of smaller stores are getting low allocations. Well, it might be based on how much you bought from other stuff as well. Like, I've taken every allocation ever for every single SKU on specialty sets. And I think that's why I continue to get decent allocations on that stuff. Julio, 100K plus. Wow. SB Automotive says, I'm excited to see the Pokeball / Master Ball Reverse Hollows in the U.S. I am too. Somebody said that, what was it, 1,000 or so packs were opened up last night and there's only 10 SIRs. What was the Master Ball pull rate? Paul says, pulled Master Ball, Umbreon sold ungraded for $300. Watching pull rates makes me regret it. I don't know. I pulled 4 Master Balls and no God Packs. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to see. I think 2 of them were pretty off center. I don't think they're going to get 10s, but the other 2 had a shot. Nathan says, because I want to go to the YCS deck I saw with the 1 engine and the other cards in the deck were hand traps. I think they're still talking about like the Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Justin says his Umbreon Master Ball is still at PSA. Yeah, everything that I've sent in so far from Terrestrial Festival, all of it's still at PSA and CGC. Tom says he works in distribution in the tech field. Allocation is all based on the run rates. I guess it would be tough, though, if you're a small store getting started, like, right now. Because, man, everybody's wanting stuff now. And even the sets that nobody wanted for the longest time, like Paradox Rift and Scarlet and Violet, even Obsidian Flames, like, those are going up, so it makes it even... I bet that's tough. Don says he has the same mat on his desk. Nice, dude. We're matching. What do they call it? What does my wife say? Twinning? We twinning? Steve says my Master Ball Umbreon is on its way to PSA. I'm curious to see what kind of pop we're going to see for these. Nathan says he can't play Pokemon, but he understands Yu-Gi-Oh! I did understand Yu-Gi-Oh! Till they started introducing more mechanics, and then I'm sure I could have figured it out, but I was a little too lazy to. Alright, last pack for the second box. Zard Lurking said, had to go to the store. Did I miss any big hits since the Venusaur? We pulled a Master Ball Jolteon, a Flareon SIR, and an Eevee SIR. Dennis is Rusty saying twinning was the highlight of my day. I think I got it right for what it means, right? Kind of like where you dress the same, so we're dressing our decks the same. Alex says, I'm curious to see what cards English makes promos and just tanks the value. Ooh, that's a nice SAR. I've been saying SIR, haven't I? Messing it up over here. I don't know, the promos for the Charizard UPC, those are better on the English side than they were on the Japanese side, and you have to pull them from the pack. So I don't think it always does that, but I get the point because there are several that it works out that way with. Got another Eevee. This is the second version of the Eevee SAR Special Art Rare. Got the Roaring Moon regular. There's the Walking Wake. Still haven't seen a God Pack tonight. We haven't opened up too many boxes. I think we're up to we're probably up to about 20 boxes or so. There's a regular Roaring Moon. It'd be nice to pull one of those or a gold or another Master Ball. Gouging Fire. Last pack. My hero deck and special summons. I think they're still talking about like Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely fun for me, but I always run like the first 6 sets. So when they reprinted with the 25th anniversary, like that was a lot of fun for me. All right, Justin, here are your main hits from your 3 boxes. You did get another Master Ball for the Evolution. So you might hit them all eventually. Will King says Rusty. That's my name. Alright, we'll see who is next up in the lineup. I think we had at least 2 more orders ready. Benjamin. They're next up. Order 7107. Picked up 1. Terrestrial Festival box. No bulk. Let's see where we at. All right, got the chat back up here. Nathan said, did you get any blue eyes? If you're talking to me about when we opened up the 25th anniversary, yeah, we did. What my brother, he come home. He's overseas in India, and the guy I grew up with, he's pretty much my brother too. We all sat down and we busted 2 boxes of each set, and we made our own decks. I got a blue eyes. I think one of them got a blue eyes as well. But I got the Mirror Force and a few other cards that, you know, they just hit really good when you're only playing with those boxes. Only those boxes. Eventually, I made a goat deck, and you know, then it's not much fun when you're doing that. But when all you're doing is attacking, that can be a lot of fun. Wing King, Rusty, when are we going to see you get into One Piece? Man, I have my hands full of Pokemon. There's always so much going on, dude. It's nuts. PokeFanboys says, good luck on these. He says he's also feeling the Flareon. I don't know if we're going to get the Flareon now unless we get a God Pack, because pulled the SAR in pack number 1. But yeah, definitely good luck, Benjamin. Julio says righteous. Dude, it was fun. We were just sitting around eating beef jerky and playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Ghost says, bought a Raw Nimrant first edition Injection Fairy last week from TCA Gaming. Nice, got a gold card. This is the first gold of tonight. It's the Terapagos. Pulled this one more than any of the other golds. Not from TCA Gaming. Bought one raw. Dude, a lot of the cards that are pack fresh, I mean, you can get them for a decent price if the seller doesn't think they're going to get a 10. How's the centering on the injection? This says need the Toon Dragon as well. I think I have 2 of those set back in my personal collection out of 10. I'm going to finish with the Flareon. JC, Rusty, my man, WTF is going on the Pokemon market right now. I feel you, dude. Like it, I mean, it was kind of a weekend shock to sealed product. I mean, it's just like every set is like doing a little boomerang right now, which I'm all right with it. I mean, I'm selling sealed product, but I'm not like flooding the market with the stuff either. Wing King, Rusty, I feel like you're sleeping on One Piece. It's taking the TCG world by storm. Oh, I'm not saying I'm not sleeping on it. I just don't have time to manage. Or it's so hard to even master anything in Pokemon because it's always changing. Oh, look at it. Somebody picked up some shiny treasure boxes. Way to go, Eric. These have started selling really well, at least recently. Which I bought a bunch of these at release for like $50, and then they tanked down to like $30, and so I was just sitting on them. But I think supply is starting to run out a little bit on them. But Eric, I assume you're in the chat. Maybe you're not. If you are and you want to let us know, what are the big hits that you want to get from your shiny treasure boxes? Do I have them right here? Yes. Seem you want some Charizards. That's what I would want. Alright, Ghost says, these gold cards are tough to pull. I agree, dude. I bought 20 of the Pikachu golds just because I wanted to have some of those on hand. I just bought them raw. And I think I sent most of them to CGC. And I sent some to PSA. But I pulled one. I don't know where somebody finds 20 of these things. Like, that's a lot of packs that were opened up. Nathan says, I love off-center cards. Bam, bam. Ghost says probably an 8 for his injection fairy lily. Says the condition is awesome. Centering's off a little bit. Nice. What is this? There's like 3 or 4 different ones. There's like Hisuian friends, Paldean students. You got friends in Galar, friends in Sinnoh. What is this one? Does anybody know the name of that one? Momo says that PokeSurg was batched on the gold Pikachus. What does that mean? Did you get a bunch of the gold Pikachus? And lucky? Josco says, do you try to hold a few cases of each set, Rusty? How many? Yeah, for the Scarlet and Violet sets, I've been trying to hold between 20 to 50, give or take. But the way it works out, I start off with 50 cases that I'm holding. And then as the set sells, I just kind of like pull them out of my personal. And then I increase the price with each one that sells. So I can kind of watch the market, but I'm also selling into the market as it either goes up or it stays flat, comes down. But for the most part, I try to sell when it goes up. Meme channel. One Piece is my favorite anime, and the cards do look cool, but they're brand new and already in insano prices. Scallywag, I believe this is Eric. Says, wouldn't mind the Zard, but Bubble Mew plus Gardevoir is the target. Bam. He does exactly what he wants. Matt says, I don't see shiny treasures in your open live section. Uh-oh. He might have bought the last ones. I don't keep a ton of like the non-mainstream, I guess, or like headliner in stock. So he might have, like I said, he might have bought them out. Tom says, I'm an avid hunter and took 2 nice bucks this year. Well, congrats on that, dude. But cannot pull a Charizard to save my life. I hear you on that one. Today, my grandmother finally found my Game Boy and Pokemon Sapphire. That's a W. with my Mad Cat charging station and a Game Shark Pro for my Game Boy Color. Way to go, dude. Alright, so this is the first box. You can see another high-class set with Shiny Treasure. I'm going to put all these up together, and then we're going to go into your box number 2. I'll get a drink of water. PR said Shiny Treasures is so underrated. Well, I mean, it was printed hard, and then you had 151 that people still wanted more. When Paldean Fates kind of ran out at distribution, those prices really went up. I just sold a 36-pack lot of those for $300. I mean, that's starting to get up there with 151 prices. So it's only, to me, it makes sense that the Japanese side would also start to come up too. Dumptress. All right, box number 2. Saber, anyone know if there's a Master Ball reverse card for Kabuto or just the Pokeball? There should be one in 151. I just came back into collecting and low-key overwhelmed since the last time I collected was Furious Fists. Well, Master Balls were started, right? You guys correct me if I'm wrong, 151, and then Terrestrial Festival is the only other set with them. Lots of shinies in that set, in that box. Let's see how many we get in this one. Jan says, are you excited on the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes Ultimate Synchro deck coming out in February? I don't know anything about it, man. That sounds cool. There's a lot of cool stuff that comes out with Yu-Gi-Oh! I try to ignore because I can't get it through distribution. I'll buy in if an opportunity presents itself. Like I've got like maybe 10 of the big cartons of the Ghosts from the Past 2. But that's about it. The new stuff. Well, I've got a bunch of cases of the 25th anniversary LOB. I've got several for Metal Raiders, Pharaoh's Servant, and Magic Ruler. Not so much Invasion of Chaos. Alright, there's an SR right there. It might be the one for the box. Because I don't think with Shiny Treasures that you're guaranteed to get a Pokemon SR. But I think you can pull 2, so fingers crossed. Ghost said picked up 500 subscribers in the last 45 minutes. Yeah, that was all from Deep Pocket Monsters. Definitely appreciate everybody who come over from the raid. Soul Blazer says graceful charity is not legal. Oh, come on, man. Well, I definitely ordered a few of those to play in the retro decks that we had. VizD, hey Rusty, in 2019 you graded a shiny Charizard GX for me. It got a 10. I still have it. Hey, that's awesome to hear, dude. Big congrats there. Earlier in the stream, I asked someone in the chat to let me know. Got to put it all inside the thing. Let me know what the card number was for the Latios GX from Team Up, because I remember I was one of the first people to grade that card in PSA and a 10, and I sold it. And I shared the email with everybody. It shows where I sold to a guy who's in Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys probably know him, the Golden War Turtle. And man, he got that Latios GX, the alt art, the number 170 from Team Up, $80. That was shipped PSA 10. He bought a few other things too, but that was the big card that he bought. $80. It's like $3K now. Zard Lurking said, I'll be so happy for you, Rusty, when you get to 100K subs. You definitely deserve it. Dude, I don't know if we're going to be alive when I get to 100K subs. We're pretty like flat and stagnant here for the past 2 or 3 years. But it would take something just accidentally going viral for that to happen, I think. Soul Blazer said, have you tried Edison? Yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't even know what it is. When I hear Edison, I think light bulb. But I know it's a game. I'm pretty sure it's a gameplay type. with Yu-Gi-Oh. First Tomo, you're going to be like a kid once your Game Boy charges up. I found one of my first phones and my very first laptop from 2008, and I charged it up. Everything worked. My phone has like tape over the front of it where I was holding the screen together from where it cracked, but everything still worked. I had this laptop. It was a Vio that I got when I went to college, man. It's so thick, but it fires right up. Although Google Chrome made it a point to tell me, hey, we don't support this version of Windows anymore, so we can't give you an update. All right. Eric, you remember when we used to do boxes like this? All right, here we go. We'll pull them all out. There's the shiny and the Meowscarada. Regular EX. Regular EX. Regular EX. Got a shiny and an EX. Yeah. Noivern. All right, got that's Squawkabilly, right? See if we get anything else. Ooh, got the Bubble Mew. You wanted that one, right? Heck yeah, dude. We'll sleeve those up too here in a second, and we'll look at them. There's Dumptress again. The quick rips method paid off. Paid off as if we cost extra. I thought it was gonna be dead once we saw the Squawkabilly, but it was a double SAR box. Check it out, Bubble Mew. It is OC, that kind of sucks, but overall, looks great. Bam. I don't even know what that's worth now. Well, I'm going to slip it back in here instead of have it right on the front in case something dings the box. Tom says, keep the faith. It's quality, not quantity, just like the cards. Oh, I don't even know if he's talking about that. All right. Let's see if there's been any more orders put in as of 13 minutes ago that would have caught us up. If it refreshes. Okay, we do have one more order that was put in. And that was for Anna. So if you are looking to get in on anything that's left in the live stream for tonight, you want to go ahead and put in your order now because we're going to the giveaway straight after that, after this order, if no one else buys in. So this is Anna, order 7110. What'd she pick up? All right, so she got a Terrestrial Festival box as well. Keeping the bulk. And if you're in the chat, let us know. We're getting ready to open up your box. If you got a specific hit that you'd like, then we'll wish you the best of luck. What's up, Wes? Good to see you in here, man. Let's go playing traffic, says DPM Raid. Man, it's still coming over. That's crazy. Flan says, are you getting any battle partners? If that is the next English release, I get every English release. I just haven't gotten any allocations yet. Matt says, I'm willing to order if you have any shiny treasures somewhere back there. I do. I just don't have them up on the website. So what I'll do is, what do I got over here? I got a few boxes. I think I got 4 shiny treasures up here. Before I finish opening up your box, Anna, I'm going to just go in here. I'm going to adjust the products. This will take me hopefully less than 2 or 3 minutes. Just got to find it and add more quantity. Yeah, it shows it went out of stock. I'll add quantity 4 back on there, so if anybody did want shiny treasure instead of Terrestrial Festival, it should be back in stock in the next 5 seconds or so once the page loads. If it didn't go back in stock, just let me know. I'll look at it. All right, let's get back to opening up Anna's order. Dev says he put in an order, 7109. I didn't see it. Let me go back over there. what I'll do is I'll refresh it because I definitely see 7110 here. Sometimes it doesn't pull through like payments for up to 15 minutes. So as long as your order's in there, we'll get it taken care of. So maybe we have at least 2 more orders coming in. Anna says, yes, so excited. Anthony's calling the Umbreon Master Ball. Flambuki says it's the Japanese version. Okay. Wes says he made it in before the end. Ursaluna. All right, maybe we'll still pull you a gold or a trainer SAR2. Zard Lurking says, not bad, man. You've been putting out some fire videos recently. Hope all is well. Yeah, everything's been good here. It's just fighting for time this time of year with the kid. Both my girls have basketball, and I'm playing in a league as well. Like, I had to miss last night's game because my daughter had an impromptu scrimmage while my other daughter had practice at the same time I was having a game. So I had to skip the game. And then when I showed up to the impromptu scrimmage that they're having, they're like, "Hey, we need a ref." So then I'm reffing, and I really don't like the ref. I'm not much of a watcher. I like watching my kids play. That's fine, but I like to play. But reffing wasn't too bad. I got to run up and down the court, but man, kids are so handsy with each other. Ghost said, "Can we open that base set starter deck here, TCA game?" Man, I'm not exactly sure that I could make my way in there. I turn off all like the lights, but maybe we can. Let's see what all orders we have and how late we go. And if we end up ending here in the next, we'll say 30 to 45 minutes, maybe we can do that. And we'll just add it into it. No, keep it the ball. All right, so you did get a Master Ball. Let me go through the other hits that you had. You had an Umbreon, a Glaceon, a Flareon. So you hit 3 of the evolutions in the regular EX. And then your Ursaluna, that was the SAR. Not too bad. Still didn't pull an evolution though. Dev says, he says it's on hold. Do I have to do anything other than place an order? No, you should. That should be all that you have to do. I'll check it again. If it shows that it's processing up on my side, then you should be good. If it's not, then we'll look at it and see if I can check the payment itself. All right, let me refresh this page. While it's refreshing, I'm going to step away, and I'm going to go pick up that starter deck for Ghost. I don't blind myself. All right, I'm back. So Ghost, he's saying that he won this right here, and he wants to open it because it should be 1999 2000 cards inside. Now, the Machamp is going to have the first edition stamp. I know it's not showing it right there, but if your Machamp in here doesn't have the first edition stamp, it's going to be worth a lot of money because the only Machamp that doesn't have the first edition stamp from base set is the trainer deck. So you would have a first, 100%. And Devin, I do see your order on here. It does show that it went through. So it may have just taken a minute to verify whatever was going on. And it looks like you got the same thing. Terrestrial Festival, 1 box. Keep the ball. As the night goes on, my sloppy handwriting, man, I don't even know what that would be. Starts to come out. Usually I've got decent handwriting for a dude, but if I get to going fast. Dennis, I missed it, man. You gave away 5 memberships while I was gone. Let's see who got them. A. Perez, Boost, Phil Webb, Stampede, and Lions 3321. If you're just listening, you are now a member thanks to Dennis. Definitely appreciate that, dude. He was the winner of the giveaway. Oh man, somebody brought up snow again. I love just seeing it in the forecast. I get kind of sad when it goes away. Dennis said, I got 2 Earths. I wish I got 1 Umbreon. Yeah, I'll take 1 Umbreon over 10. Tom says, really enjoying the content, bro. Glad Deep Pocket Monster sent me here. Well, I'm glad, dude. My quality is going to be nowhere. It's like the opposite of him. Like, he's cinematic. I'll walk away from the camera and leave you by yourself for a few minutes. Maddie says, still here from the DPM raid. That's great, man. We actually got some people that stuck around. Devin, what are you looking for? What are you trying to get from your packs? Definitely appreciate everyone who hangs out in the chat. I know how it can be. Sometimes like you're watching somebody for 3 hours, and then they want you to do a raid, and you're like, all right, we'll do it because I like you, and then you show up to the raid, and you're like, all right, it's time to go to bed. Or is that just me because I'm an old man? Matt says, can someone explain to me, is the term master set every card and variant of the set, or just every card? So I think the hardcore collectors are going to say it's every single card that you could possibly get from within the set that has like that set symbol, including promos, cards that are put out in the future. So like the master set is never set. Personally, for me, I like to think of a master set as like a pack master set. Every card that you could possibly pull from the booster pack, and that's what I would strive for. Otherwise, like, there's certain cards that are going to be coming out in the future you want to add to the back of the binder. And if you're going that far with everything, you can. Like, that would be your true master set. You go to sets like Team Magma, Team Aqua, where you've got literally different codes on the cards. Like some of the commons are going to have 3 different codes for every single common, even though the card is going to be the same. And those are going to be all ones that you can get from the same pack. So like that would still be classified under what I would have said every as a pack master set. But some people don't want to go that far. There's not that many people who are going to value all of that, but there are collectors out there who want every single variation that you can get, even the ones that aren't going to come out for 3 years. 5 years. I mean, it's crazy how cards can be reprinted so far out. All right, Don said, came from the raid and still here also. Sweet. Definitely appreciate it, man. West Bragg, it was me, Rusty. I don't mind a little snow, but don't want to see a bad storm with power outages and stuff. Yeah, as much as I want snow, I know that there's still a lot of people dealing with no homes and having to deal with issues on our side of the state here in Western North Carolina. So what we don't get is what we don't get, but if we do, I'm going to enjoy the snow while it's here. All right, looks like the big hit was the Cobra Lion, man. Right here. I didn't see a Master Ball Reverse Hollow. How many EVs did you hit? You hit Jolteon and Leafeon, so you got 2 of the Evolutions. Let's go with this one, actually a bigger one. Julio, I remember your screen name from when it was in previous TCA Gaming stream chat. Oh, Zard. He's talking to Zard lurking. TV said it's nice to get a few inches in upstate New York. When it reaches a foot of snow, it's annoying to shovel. Yeah, a foot of snow is too much for me to ride around 4-wheelers in anyways. SB, you're engaging those, so it makes a difference when watching live. I'll be checking some of your other stuff. I don't do a whole lot of lives. I'm back on schedule now. Should be doing 1 live a week on Tuesday nights, unless I have to cancel for whatever reason. But for the most part, I just put out random content here and there. All right, Matthew. But I've got a decent backlog of, and it's no telling what you'll find on my channel. All right, Matthew, you're next. What do you get? Oh, he picked up all 4 of the shiny treasure boxes. Okay, got you, dude. He won them all. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gotta flatten these things out. I try to stay engaging when I can, but I'm not the best with like the multiple screens and stuff. So like right now, I'm not looking at chat at all. So anything that was said after that last comment, if it gets pushed down the chat, I'm not going to see it. So you'll have to repost your questions once I start opening stuff back up again. I used to not take any like orders during the live, like they all had to be pre-ordered, but that was back when people were like mad crazy with how much stuff they wanted to buy. Now I just kind of go with whatever happens during the live. All right, 2, 3, and 4. You know, one set that I didn't check that I believe is available on the website to see if it went up. There wouldn't be many if there are. It's Hidden Fates. I would assume since everything else went up, Hidden Fates probably went up too, but I could be wrong there. I did increase the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box Moltres, because I've got that in CGC 10 and the Pristine, like the Gem Mint 10 and Pristine. I sold out of the Pristines at 140. I think I pushed them up to like $200 because like I am running low on them things. All right, Anna, that's my wife. She's up in here, baby. We had a deep pocket monster raid, Pat Flynn. So he sent us like 500 new subs, which is kind of crazy. I couldn't keep up with the chat whatsoever. But she'd like a day to play and some snow cream. Yeah, snow cream is great. We need to make sure we got vanilla and everything up there needed for it. Scallywag, I ripped it like a maniac, hit a few of the broken boxes. Got a regular Charizard EX. I've got several of those I've been selling lately. Westbrack says, yeah, I'm going to wrap up the kiddos and go play in the snow tomorrow. We shouldn't be getting it until Friday, probably evening. Momo have only mastered 3 sets since joining the hobby 2 years ago. Dude, mastering a set is tough if they're modern. 2 are special sets, so it's tough. Was one of them Pokemon Go? Because that's probably the easiest one. Well, easiest recent one. Probably before that, maybe Detective Pikachu or the Trick or Trades. You could probably do the Trick or Trades pretty easy. Although, I'd almost say, no, Trick or Trades would go into the other sets. They'd be like the add-ons. Dennis is a Bubble Mew in each box would suffice. That's not too bad. Is that the Quavel Quapple? Is that how we say it? Like the old ringtone? Quapple Quapple? Shiny Galarian Tauros. This is the one that you could get multiple versions of, right? Like you get a water, you get a fire, maybe a grass too. Flambuki Shiny Treasures went up real quick. Yeah, it did. I had them online for $52.99 for the longest time. I wouldn't bring them below 50 because of how much I spent on them originally, which was $50. So I knew I was losing money as it was. I know they got down to $30. Then they sold out. I was like, well, that was kind of weird. And I jumped them up to $59.99. Then they sold out again. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. So I don't know if they've even went up. And this was mostly last night that they were selling it to $59.99 on eBay. I think I might have restocked them at the same price though. Oh yeah, she says we've got the vanilla. Got to have that for the snow cream. KCNC 92. Were you born in North Carolina in 1992? Hey Rusty, I met and spoke with you recently at Hidden Block Games. Oh, what's up, dude? Were you the guy that first recognized me that was behind me? Man, I felt so bad after because I was talking to the guy and then I forgot to come back to you. I knew I was trying to get out to my wife because we were getting somewhere. And she ended up telling me, oh, we had plenty of time, so I could have stayed longer. Definitely sorry about that, dude. I didn't mean to blow you off. But I'm a longtime fan and been subscribed to you for years. Hope you and the family are well. Yeah, we are, dude. We had a good time at the light show, the Chinese light show. It was shorter than I thought, but I'm glad it was because we needed to get home. It had been a long day with the kids, and I was just glad that we weren't home at midnight because it was about a 2.5 hour drive. Ghost says, I was working overtime with those 3K people earlier in the chat, or in the chat earlier. Good thing. Yeah, I'm glad. I didn't see too many moderators here at the time. We had just busted that Venusaur. Maddie says, how long till the giveaway? So we'll do a giveaway at the very end once nobody's bought any more stuff. So we'll do, once people are done buying product or I run out, we'll open up this for Ghost just to see the Machamp, see if the cards inside are 1999 2000. And then after that, we'll have a giveaway. Ghost says, I earned that free pincer. Hey, man, I probably would have sent it to CDC or somewhere and then sold it. So, like, that's all that would have come of it. You saying that you'd like to get it, and for sure, you're definitely underpaid as a moderator. So you got the Scalar Dirge. I wonder if you're going to get the Meowth. I think that's the Meowscarada. That's the other third evolution starter, right? Flambuki, you were selling them for 60. That's crazy. Yeah. Has the price changed on them since I started the stream? I thought that was about right. West Bragg. Ghost, I'll have to rewatch and pretend to mod. I didn't even see any bad comments, but at the same time, the chat was going so crazy. Anna said he was so worried about being rude. I told him if it was a guy, you probably didn't notice. He never does. If it's someone. OBS studio disconnected. Reconnecting. Studio disconnected. Reconnecting. I'm hoping that there was no break in the stream. If there was, I apologize, guys. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know. For whatever reason, the internet has a tendency to just go out randomly at night around here. I'm telling myself that it's just because there's so many power lines that have to be worked on that they're just doing it at night. Ghost says he loves Pinsir and Heracross. I've called Heracross, or I've called Pinsir, no, I've called Heracross a Pinsir a few times in videos before. All right, on to box number 3 for Matthew. Do you have Evolving Skies available? I do not. I did have one box that was set for the live, and then the guy, he only wanted it sealed, so since I had already advertised for it, I just opened it up and opened up for myself. But be glad that you didn't buy that box because the best it had was a regular full art Sylveon. There wasn't a whole lot inside of it. It's usually a risk when you open up. We're going to try the other pack opening method that we did with that shiny treasure box last time to get the Bubble Mew. Skylywag, the DPM raid glitched the stream for me, had to refresh. Yeah, it broke mine too. Fan says lots of orders tonight. That's great. I agree, dude. The last 2 streams that we did with TERASTAL Festival, and we sold completely through what I had made available for that. Although I've removed a lot of the other sets that were, like the Chilling Reign, the Fusion Strike. I pulled V-Star Universe, the Astral Radiance boxes, just because the price is so volatile right now. Westbrook said it did turn off for just a second. It's good now. Good. All right, let's see if this will work again. Last time we pulled the Bubble Mew. Ooh, got a gold card. Look at that. Pack number 1. Got the, I think that's the Iron Tusks, and I'm going to take a stab at it. Chin Pao. Maybe a Chin Pao gold. See what else we get, and I'll sleeve those up too here in a second. There's a regular Meowscarada. Charizard. That guy. I think that's a shiny Spoink. There's the Quaffle Quapple. I don't know if I'm saying that right. There's Mew EX. And they got to finish with a baby shiny and what looks like a red goldfish. All right, Matt says, come on, man. I need the Mew or Zard. All right, I didn't get you the Mew. Got you a regular Zard, but golds. Moke says, got any crazy hits on your last stream? I think we had a few God packs in the last stream. None in this one so far. Julio, I won a TCA Gaming giveaway. I think I won a booster pack bundle or the hollows and rare. Made me happy. I kept some, shared some. That's great. It's awesome that you pass it along. Julio says, Happy New Year, chat crew. Happy New Year, man. Chin Lee. I was close. Got Chin in the beginning. Got the first name right. Last name's off. But thank you, Ghost. Alright, box number 4. Pokechill, can we get any Crown Zenith? I'm still stingy with my Crown Zenith, man. I think Crown Zenith, I don't know if, maybe it's adjusted this past week, but I think that is a set that needed a pack adjustment. We'll go back to 1 pack a piece for the final box. Because they were like $35 for a set of 10 packs. I'm like, man, I think it's too good of a set for all that to be going on. What is this? Oh, how many cards is that? 3, 6, 9, 10. Is that right? Can you get this and this in the same pack? I mean, I guess you did. It just happened. An SR and it's called SSR. That's kind of cool. You guys let me know if you've seen that before in a shiny treasure box. What about Neckley? Momo says, Ghost, don't confuse him. He was right. It is. So it was Chin Pao? Come on now. No, that's what Chris called him. Oh, okay. So Chris, he streamed here for a little bit. He was a guy. He's a friend of mine. He called, what was it, Fortress Dumptress. I see that in here. Swirls are called Swangs. He had his own words for some of those things. SMPL Hobby says that's actually crazy. So if nobody else has seen that before, I don't think I've seen it either. That was like a hollow. Then you got the SSR. Then you got the reverse hollow, and then there was an SR. I mean, I guess that could happen. It was just it replaced a hollow maybe. Dennis says, I'm thinking it's going to take Rusty 5,000 packs to pull the Sunbreon in Prismatic Witness. We'll see. We'll see. SMPL Hobbies, this set has a shiny Zard, right? Yes, it does. Finish off with a baby shiny and a Wigglytuff. So, pack number 2. What's up, FDB? Good to see you in here. I'll see if anybody put in more orders. If they did, we'll continue on with the stream. If not, we're going to go to the starter deck and we're going to open that up for Ghost. Momo says she has a friend who calls Misdreavus Dark Licia because of the pearls. Misdreavus came first, right? I don't think there was a Licia that early in Pokemon. Oh, we've got several orders. Okay, so we got Christopher, you're next, then Phil, then Austin, then James. All right, so let's go and get Christopher up next. All right, Ghost, you're going to have to wait a little longer. All right, this is order 7112. Although, if you do need to get off, Ghost, you let me know, and I could probably squeeze it in between one of these orders. TERASTAL Festival. Christopher, are you in the chat? Let us know. And if you are, what are you looking for, man? Almost everybody's looking for the Evolutions or a gold card. But if you have something in particular, throw that out there. Good luck, man. Goku, hey mate, your channel has grown so much recently. Two reasons. One, there was a short that it's got about 500,000 views in the past week or so, and then there was a raid. There was a Deep Pocket Monster raid that happened earlier, and it grew another 500 subs. So those are the two reasons. None other. What's up, Captain Chuck? Good to see you here in the chat. First toe move. Come on, champ. Not quite. We're not there yet. There's a Sylveon. Matt, thanks for adding those to the site. Yeah, no problem, dude. Sorry to get the Bubble Mew or the Zard. Oh, Lisa from The Simpsons. Okay. I got you, Momo. I got you. I didn't get you before, but now I do. Big Kitchen, what's been pulled from TERASTAL Festival? So we've pulled a Leafeon, a Flareon, both Eevees, a Jolteon Master Ball, no Moonbreon, no Sunbreon, no God Packs. Got another Flareon. Nice. Dennis says, I'm feeling the Sunbreon incoming. You know, it is one of the Eons, the Evolutions, and it's a hot one. But no sun in the background. FDB says, stream is popping off tonight, 500 viewers. Well, we got rated out by Deep Pocket Monsters, so there's a lot of lingering viewers, I'm sure. We'd probably be in the 100, maybe a little bit more than that max. All right, box number one. I think that's a win. It's a W. Got a Flareon. All right, here we go. Anna says, Ghost, you're a champ. I'm barely hanging on. Man, I was napping on that couch with my wife about 6:30 or so. Up at about 6:30, 6 to 6:30. I think that's. Everybody else was like dancing or something to some Pokemon show that they found where they can like catch Pokeballs coming at the screen. I don't know what was going on, but kids were loving it. And I just fell asleep. My wife was laying one way, I was kind of laying the other. I didn't think this was going to happen tonight, but I think that nap did me some real good. Ghost said to Anna, the extra Red Bull earlier helps. Yeah, that'll help. Goku is bae says, how's your dog going? Well, Goku is doing just fine. Entei's doing pretty good too. No Master Ball in a few boxes now. Tom says, Glaceon incoming. I feel it. So Anna says, and again, if nobody knows, that's my wife. Says, oh, did Rusty tell y'all we have a new pet, our grand snake, Ekans. Yeah, my wife got our middle child, Sarah. It's my daughter. She got a snake for Christmas, and she named it Ekans. Josco, Rusty, when are you going to collaborate with other YouTubers? I remember your mystery packs a while ago, then you stopped. Yeah, I just ran out of that kind of product, man. Ooh, Master Ball, there we go. Monkey Dory. I mean, I'm not opposed to collaborating, but I mean, not a whole lot going on, I guess, when it comes to YouTube. If somebody wanted to, maybe we could do something. Oh, we got a gold card. Oh, I was hoping it was the Pika. This is Iron Leaves. Is this right? I haven't pulled one of these yet, I don't think. Not on camera, anyways. Tom says, Rusty, do you have a favorite promo from Scarlet Violet era? Ooh, Vaporeon. Man, those are good 2 packs right there. Good 2 boxes overall. Got 2 evolutions and a gold card. So, from Scarlet and Violet, I mean, the ones that I've set back are the Mew 151. UPC promo and the 3 Charizard UPC promos. So I like all 4 of those. Christopher, you did good, dude. Congrats there. Darth just joined. That Flareon is awesome. Yeah, and then you got the Vaporeon to put out the fire. It's got an Iron Leaves to grow the trees back. All right, here we go. Let me see what the next order is. Got Phil. What did Phil pick up? This is order 7113. He picked up 2 TERASTAL Festival boxes as well, and he's keeping the bulk. Nice to see you in here, Phil. Let us know you're in the chat. Tell us what you're looking for, if you're looking for anything in specific. Nobody's pulled a Moonbreon yet. Maybe if I keep saying it, I'll keep jinxing it, right? I hope we see a bunch of them pulled, though. It'd be nice to see some back-to-back Moonbreons. Or a Master Ball Umbreon plus the Moonbreon all in the same pack. That'd be cool. Yeah, I don't really like the snake thing, but I don't care. They don't really bother me. I'm not going to go grab a snake just for the heck of it. All right, pack number 1. Got an A-Spec and Gouging Fire. Box 2. Ooh, I really like the way the Sylveon looks. Oh, that's a good card. Dude, that's 3 straight evolutions. Man. Tom says Iron Thorns, Iron Hands, and Iron Bundle specifically. Bundle. Oh, those are the ones you're looking for. So I guess that's Phil, maybe? Oh, no, he's... Well, there's a different Tom. Adam says the Zard UPC promos are awesome for the price. Yeah, and they've been creeping up too, dude. Like I've sold out of most everything 9 and lower. I still got some V's left, a few V Maxes. My V Stars, I think I'm down to just CGC 9.5 and higher. And the 10s, they're pretty expensive. Nice. You also picked up an SR in your box. Oh, there he is. Cinephil. He says he's happy with that pull. He's speechless. Well, maybe your box isn't done, but got the Sylveon. Maybe we'll get you a Master Ball. I think I've already seen 3 reverse hollows, which is typically what comes out of a box. So probably not going to get a Master Ball in this one, but who knows, right? Zard Lurking says the Flareon reverse hollow, or SIR, reminds him of the Jungle Flareon hollow. I can see that. Wes, you're saying you almost ran over a snake and that gave you a bad... That gave you a bad experience? Sounds like it should be the opposite, right? Come on now. We were walking, my wife and I, up at South Mountains National, or not National, State Park. And we were on the trail. It was like a pretty wide trail. Oh, let me just slip that behind there a little bit, just in case. And a snake like come out at us and hissing. And there were copperheads and water snakes all in like a little snake bundle. It was kind of weird. There wasn't a ton of snakes. It was like 2 or 3 of them. We saw a male jump off into the water. But first and only time I've ever had a snake come out at me. Oh, better make sure I get this on there. Westbrack said it came at me. Well, I would too if I was getting ready to be ran over. Nah, I don't really do snakes, but this one's really chill. It was like crawling around us earlier. FDB said, big spiders in South Carolina. We have big spiders in Australia. Australia's got them spiders. Y'all got that funnel web, right? Although, the funnel web, I think that one's like more deadly, right? But Brazil, they got the Brazilian wandering spider with the poofy red fangs. Man, that looks weird to me. I wouldn't want that thing throwing its front legs or whatever it is all up in the air, acting like it's going to bite me. That looks freaky. Tom, Rusty sound like a dad there. Well, I am, so I'll take that. Pokey Fanboy says he can't wait to get his hands on this set. Are you waiting for a certain price point? If this set gets reprinted pretty good, I mean, it has a shot at coming down. It just depends on how long it takes for them to get the Japanese reprint of the boxes through. Goku says, welcome to Australia. We have all of them in my backyard. Had a red belly black under my water heater last month. What's a red belly black? Is that like a Black Widow? Haven't seen too many Palafins tonight, although this is not the first one. Doesn't beat Sylveon. Pokey Fanboy says, I'm just waiting for it to drop in English. Gotcha. FTB, yes, we have funnel web spiders in the backyard, and they are the deadliest spiders on the planet. No doubt. Tom, man, snakes are not bad. Easier to avoid than a bear, which is cute. Yeah, I don't mind a bear. You don't run across them. Maybe that's why. I mean, we've seen some, but it's not something that we see a lot of. And I mean, around here we have black bears, so you're talking probably 200 to 300 pounds, versus, you go up north, you got brown bears, polar bears. I wouldn't want to mess with that. Goku says a red belly black snake. Okay, I haven't heard of that one. All right, next up we have Austin. What is Austin doing? What did he buy? It says for Japanese 151, holo rares and above if possible. I think it'll probably be okay. So he picked up 151, a Japanese 151, and then he also got a no bulk TERASTAL Festival. Oh yeah, you paid for bulk anyway, so I can definitely do that. This is Austin. Austin, let us know if you're in the chat, dude. What are you looking for? And then TERASTAL Festival. So this will be hollows and higher, and then no bulk at all for the TERASTAL Festival. You got it. Where do I have one? There we go. So we'll do the Japanese 151 first, just to mix it up, and then we'll jump into the TERASTAL Festival. Yeah, let's go for it. First 151 box of the night. I wasn't too sure if I still had these up or not. West Bragg, let's talk about food instead. Alright, here we go. Usually with 151 you get 9 hits in here, if you include the Master Ball Reverse Hollow. Sometimes you get 10. It's very rare. Now if you get a God Pack, then it goes up. Cam, holy crap. Is that Cam from PSA? Looks like it is. I should have listened to Cam and bought some Moonbryons when he told me to. He had like the voice of reason going on, and now I'm regretting it. I do have one. I got the pristine. Good to see you in here, Mr. Cam. Simply AV. Hoping for the Umbreons and OG Final Evo Starter Alt-Arts. Yeah, I think you and everybody else, man. That's what we're going to have to get because we just pulled your SR. Usually there's only one of these in a box. So I'm hoping that you get that God Pack now for the 151. $151. This is the set that I've invested the hardest in over every other set. At least modern set, I would think. Yeah. It's just, to me, this is such a fun, nice, well-rounded set that I think people are going to want to open for years. Nice Poliwhirl. I just sold one of these today, Pristine 10. I want to say it was like $49.99, something like that. But then it drops off hard after that if you don't get the Pristine. Cam says, that Cam guy is very smart. Everyone should listen to him and send him cash in an envelope as well. Oh yeah, he wanted the hollows or higher for this. So let me get in here. Hollow. Pull all these out before I forget. Put them down there. Mock says Moonbreon going up. Yeah, I saw where ZNG posted about that 3K sale. Man, what in the world, right? Still haven't hit the Master Ball Reverse Hollow yet. We're working on it, Simply AV. Scallywag said early SR could be a cheeky SAR. I'm hoping so too. There's the Mr. Mime. You'll get there, Tom. Autocorrect and fat fingering. It's the vein of most people over 25. Got your Master Ball. Got a Master Ball Bellsprout. What's the most expensive Master Ball in 151 now? Is it Pikachu, Gengar? What would it be? Tom says, good night, everyone. Hope an Umbreon is pulled in the TERASTAL Festival box. I hope several are. Here's your art rare with the Tangela. Rain, did you open Evolving Skies yet? That was the very first box. But that's all it's going to be opened up tonight. Prototype, I feel less bad about selling my Evolving Skies case for all the evolutions out of the set. So did you get like, so you're saying you got like the Moonbreon, the Glaceon, like that? Is that what you're saying you did? There's the Amistar. Oh wait, there we go. Cam called it. He said a $500 Bellsprout. It's definitely not $500. Mega says, wow, the stream's still going. Yeah, it's still going. Still got a few orders lined up, I think. Best card pulled, probably the base set Venusaur. That's what I would think. I don't know, that Sylveon was pretty nice. I like that one. So every evolution in a PSA 10, including the promo ones and Espeon from Fusion. Ah, okay. When did you make that trade? Plus the multi-EV card. Cam said, Rusty, what's your favorite pull? The corrected Blaine's Charizard? So the corrected Blaine Charizard, that was really nice. It'd probably be between that, the no stage Blastoises, or the Crystal Charizard. The Crystal Charizard wasn't mine, but it was, man, that was still so cool to pull in the very last heavy Skyridge pack that I had. Sold it to a guy for $3,000, and he pulled the Crystal Zard. Don't forget about my poor Ditto. I'm going to go back to the whole stack again. I want to, because I instinctively don't pull out the hollows, so I could have missed several in there. I'm going to just check them real quick. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I can see them. Looking for a hollow. I've seen some reverse hollows. I'm not seeing the Ditto unless I put the Ditto over here. I had already went back on it. Oh yeah, there's the Ditto. Okay. Alright, so there's your 151. And now we're going to do your Terrestrial Festival. Hoping for a little bit better luck than a Wigglytuff. Thankfully, we've only seen 3 or 4 masks, I think, tonight. Those are the ones that I don't like to pull. I don't know about you guys. Everybody wants an evolution. Alright, FDB. TCA Gaming, do you know if the Evolving Skies first print run, second print run, or third print run, etc., any different in terms of hits? Earlier boxes have more hits. I will say that some of the very first boxes, I know you could get like double alternate arts in boxes, but I don't know if it was just like a fluke or what, because we also had God packs that come out of the Charizard UPCs. And so that was either you got a Rainbow Rare, a Holo Rare, or an alternate art if you hit one of the white code cards. So, I don't know. I think there were like groupings of issues or batching issues where you could have higher alt-art hit rates, but I don't know how it affected like entire print runs or how that worked out. Ghost said, no, I meant Koga's Ditto as a top hit. Oh yeah, gotcha. Koga's Ditto, that's not my favorite card. So it's not going to be one of my favorite top hits, but definitely a first edition WotC Holo. It's got to be up there. AJ said the base pack was the first pack I ever saw you open. Yeah, I bet a lot of people, the first packs they saw me open were the first edition base set packs from that box. I still get made fun of to this day on how I reacted to that Charizard pull. Cam says the Crystal Zard was insane to see. The no-stage Blastoise are fun because it's something you always check for but never expect to see. And the Blaine Zard feels like an out-of-this-world insane hit. And it come from one of those 3-pack blisters too. So it was like, there was either one, I think it was one gym challenge pack in there. So you never know for sure if you're going to get a holo at all. I remember buying those 3-pack blisters. Some of them come with like 2 legendary packs, but you could buy them pretty much as you wanted for $250 for those three packs. You get a gym challenge, and you get 2 of the legendary, and then it changed over to where you get 1 legendary, 1 Neo, and then 1 gym challenge. It was something like that. Dang, I shouldn't have said anything about the masks. Sorry, Austin. I hope you like the masks. Definitely not something that I like to pull. This is the 3rd time we pulled this girl, though, tonight with the blue hair. So you got 1 evolution, 2, 3. You still got 4 evolutions. You got a Master Ball. Here we go. Where are we at? Can I get the Pokeball reverses too? Yeah, you can. The only reason I pulled out that other stuff was because you wanted me to. Let me get back in here. Because you actually paid for your bulk. I mean, it's not much of a difference, but usually when I do a no bulk option, it's like it pulls out that other stuff. Where's it at? That's SV8A, so it's going to be S2. Let me get these out of here. What I'll do is I'll go back and I'll make sure you've got your SV2, which is your 151. I'll set them off to the side. Yeah, I think that's it right there. Kyle got a hollow Venusaur earlier. Yeah, that was a good hit. So I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to make it a 1 out of 2. Don't fall asleep, guys. I'm going to fall asleep pretty hard when I get back. I don't know if my wife is still hanging on, but if she is a champ. If she's not, I'll do my best not to wake her. But man, when I get up and anytime I get up and she's asleep, it's like it's game over. I'm going to be waking up whoever's in the house most likely. Yo, Rusty, what does the black triangle mean? Well, I do explain it a little bit, but pretty much it was an unlimited pack that had a first edition stamp printed on it. And instead of just like scrapping the packs, Cheap Watsy said, hey, we're going to not scrap these packs and we're just going to print a black triangle over that first edition stamp. And so that's what they did. And when they did that, then they put them out into production. And now we have black triangle packs for Base Unlimited. All right. And I did see there was some other stuff in chat. I'll try to catch up here in a minute. But I did want to go ahead and move on to the next order just so that I keep things rolling. So this is going to be for James. If you're in the chat, let us know. I got your 1 TERASTAL Festival box, and you are keeping the bulk. Perfect. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, dang it. It just dropped. So if I missed your chat and you want me to say it, just throw it back in there. I want to pick back up at the top. I need a clip of this reaction. Uh-oh, what was that for? Go back in the vid and watch. Cam says I didn't even mention the first edition base Charizard because I think you'd rather hit a Master Ball bounce route. I need a well-centered first edition base set Charizard. No, that was fun, but that print line, the print line that seems to be on any Shadowless or first edition Charizard, that was such a bummer, and it was off center. I also remember when you got the first edition base set box like 8 years ago and you opened it, you used to never show your face, and man, that video got me back into Pokemon. Yeah, I finally started doing the face show thing. I think I'd said a few times I wasn't ever going to do that, but then I did anyways, so one of those things where it's like, man, ooh, look at that. Jolteon. I think this is the first Jolteon of the night. Still haven't hit the Espeon or the Umbreon. But congrats, James. It's kind of cool to hear that it got you, like that video got you back into Pokemon. That's a cool thing to have. And you hit an SR. Can you hit a gold too? About to find out. It says waiting on you. Oh, what's up, James? Man, I haven't seen you around in a while. What are you doing up so late? I'm over here missing the chat. James, he's the other guy I was telling you guys about. He's as close as you can get. It's like a brother. So he's Uncle James. But he was here when my brother Cody come over from India, and we were all just sitting around playing with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, opening up the 25th anniversary decks. And it was fun until I made that goat deck, and then it just kind of made it not so much fun. Just got home from league. Rusty needs to switch streams to Wednesday. Then I got church and basketball games. But good to see you in here, dude. Mod party. It is. James, you missed a Deep Pocket Monster raid. He brought over 3,000 people. He had 6K people in his stream. All right. Last pack. Here we go. Got the Glaceon. Man, you hit all the fire right there in pack number 1 with that Jolteon. Well, I mean, you did hit an SR too, but I didn't see a Master Ball. So you got 1, 2. Got 2 of the evolutions outside of that. Yeah, Ghost was in here. I saw him delete some messages out. I don't know what they said. But it was really good timing too when they rated out because we were just opening up. Kyle come in here, bought a heavy black triangle base set pack, and we pulled a Venusaur. All right, let me refresh this, see if there's any more orders lined up. All right, so we've got 3 more: Grant, Landon, and then Nathaniel. In that order. So Grant, you're next, I believe. Let me make sure. Yeah, because we just did James, didn't we? A different James, yeah. Grant picked up Terrestrial Festival box, no bulk. All right, let's jump right into it. Moving right on through some boxes tonight. It's going to be a fun morning. So when I go through and I do these shipments, I try to make sure everything is combined well. Because sometimes it can, people get in here, they'll buy 3 or 4 different orders. All right, Grant. Here we go, man. Pack number 1. James said, "Oh snap, that's crazy. Honestly, better than the Rev Raid." Yeah, it was kind of crazy. We hit 500 new subscribers right there all at once. And I think some of them stuck around. Because I think when Rev rated us out, like the official number, I'll go back and check and see how many people actually come over here. I think somebody said 3K. But I think it was 1,700. Like that was the peak concurrent viewers when Rev rated us out. Got the Eevee. Big Kitchen. He's calling it. Umbreon. Let's Go Play in Traffic says he's still here from the DPM raid. I think if we're streaming, like if we have more than 100 concurrent, like I'm not looking at analytics right now, but if we have more than 100 in here now, probably there's still some people here from Deep Pocket Monsters. Their first Dragapult for tonight. There's so many cards in the set. I wonder how many, if somebody's tried opening up Terrestrial Festival until you hit every card. Like we've hit 2 of the 4 golds, I think. Or how many gold? Are there 4 golds? I can't even remember how many golds there are. We've hit 2 of the golds for the set. Tom said he's new and he's still here. You've been jumping in the chat quite a bit too. FTB said 3K. That's huge. I hear you on that one. All right, so there's your SAR, and then you also got a trainer SAR. So doubled up there, but no evolution. James Teague, member for 29 months. Man, look at that. Missed the TCA fam. Sorry, Dad. Life has been crazy. I feel you on that one, dude. We've got stuff lined up most days of the week. Oh. Games and different things going on. But it's fun. Man, the girls have grown up so fast. They're still girls, so they're not grown-ups, but they're growing up so fast. All right, Landon, you're up. He picked up 1 Terrestrial Festival, no bulk. Landon, that sounds like a Jolteon kind of guy. Did I get it right? Is that what you want? You want the Jolteon? You're going for something else. Rusty usually does a giveaway at the end of the stream, so new people be sure to stick around and thumbs up the video. Yeah, that's still the plan. Once we open up the starter deck, I'll do the giveaway right after that, and then that'll probably be it for the video. But as long as you guys are rolling in orders, we'll keep fulfilling them. I will not be restocking anything that goes out of stock, so if the Terrestrial Festival boxes do go out, then that'll be it for the stream. Pack 1, Jolteon. Look at that. Got a Jolteon. Not the Jolteon I was talking about, but still, got a Jolteon. James said, Wes, you still haven't won. He is still not won. Barn Sniper says, anything but mask. Dude, I am with you on that one. Christopher Ondo gives you a 4-leaf clover, so good luck. Flareon. Hit 3 evolutions so far on the regular EXs. How many years have you been in these streams, Wes? Ooh, got the Leafeon. Much better than a green mask. That's our second Leafeon. Good hit. Max, that was fast, dude. It's like you had that waiting in the chat. Nice. Got an A-Spec. You got a regular mask. Alright, last pack. Here we go. Ooh, Alakazam Master Ball. That's pretty nice, too. Put these up. Here, we'll look at them one more time. Got the Leafeon and Alakazam. Definitely a good combo. Alright, I'm going to refresh, see if there's been any more orders or if we caught up. We'll just go from there. Oh wait, Nathaniel's next. There's still an order already in line. Sorry about that. Let me go with him. What did he pick up? So Nathaniel also got a Terrestrial Festival box, and he's keeping the bulk. Okay. All right, Nathaniel. So the previous guy said Jolteon. I'm gonna go with Umbreon for you. This is gonna be it right here. Wishbrag, Rusty, I started watching your vids over 10 years ago. Not sure how long I've been in lives. Anytime I can catch them. Man, you've been around since pretty much the beginning then. I think I started 2013. I think that's when I started YouTube. Gosh, I can't believe it's been over 10 years. I was checking it the other day. I got like 1,800 videos in my backlog. It's nuts. Decade-long sub. Ah, mask. At least it's not that blue mask that we've been seeing. They said, alright, Rusty, let's stop gatekeeping. Let's get him the Umbreon. We're gonna have to get a master. We're gonna have to get a demigod pack for it to happen now. James said, "Let me buy something. What's all eligible for rips tonight?" Well, if you want to, man, you're welcome to. But it's still anything up there in the link. I don't know if there's. I'm not sure what all's left. Rusty restocking after this one. But you don't have to, dude. We got a Master Ball. Gabite. I would assume we got to be getting pretty close to sold out on the TERASTAL Festival. Scallywag says, almost only spicy stuff left in the store. I would think we're sold out of Shiny Treasure. We're probably sold out of this too. So if it's just expensive stuff, don't buy just to be buying. Meme channel. Is there a way to see when you subbed? I'm not sure you can see when you subbed. I might be able to see if I scroll back through there. I'm not too sure on it. Wes said, I was overwhelmed with Rusty's knowledge when I got back into collecting. His vids were like a Pokemon encyclopedia. There was a lot less to know back then, though. Now I'm a novice compared to a lot of people. Oh, he kept all his bulk. Alright, so it's just the mask, man. But you did get a Master Ball Garchomp, so one silver lining there. Tom said, I'm going to try to hold out to the end, but getting tired. Kids have been down for a minute, so maybe a small glass of bourbon will do me well. This is the first time we've streamed. Look, we've been streaming for over 3 hours. We'll thank Deep Pocket Monster for that one. Alright, now let me refresh it, see if there's been anybody past Nathaniel, because that would have been caught up. Alright, so we're officially caught up. So I'm going to open this up, and then after that I'll do another refresh if there's nothing been put in the queue. Then what I'll do is we'll do some kind of giveaway. I haven't figured out what I'm going to give away yet. I had the prize packs lined up, but we'll give away something, and then I'll do one more refresh before we officially end it. So if you are trying to get in the queue, whatever's left, you're welcome to buy into that, and we'll still open it up tonight. But I'm not going to do a restock for TERASTAL Festival. Not until next week. Alright, Ghost, here we go, man. Check it out. Gold Strip. Typically, Gold Strip with Shadowless on the outside means guaranteed Shadowless. Or with base set means guaranteed Shadowless, but that's not the case with when it wraps around the individual deck. Gosh, there's so much going on with this. It is not one to rip, but go. Let's come in right there. So the cards in here are very likely dated 1999-2000, which, being a later date from 1999, you would think would make them worth less, but it's just it's a more scarce variant for base set. So, oh yeah, you can see it right there. Well, you might not be able to see it, but if you're familiar with the length of everything, then you know that it's too long. It's not just 1999. It actually says 1999-2000. And you got those. Oh, the Machamp, though, is just dated 1999. You can see it right there. So this is almost like the packs, where you open them up and the non-hollows are dated 1999-2000, but the hollow is not. So I'm glad that I didn't advertise it as that. But I will say, this seal is really nice. If I were you, Ghost, I would try to grade this sealed, because I had somebody recently consign a lot of these sealed in PSA 10, and they were bringing anywhere from like $300 to $700 a piece as a 10. So that's what I would do if it was me, because I'm betting that I mean, this is in really nice shape as it is. And with it being slightly OC with a white dot there, I don't think it'd be smart to crack it out and try to grade the Machamp itself. All right. So didn't get the 1999-2000 all the way around, but did get the 1999-2000. I'm not going to open these up. I'll let you figure out if you want to go that route or not. But I am going to put them inside of something so that they're not like jostling around too much while they're inside. James said, "Did my order go through?" I'll check it. I'm getting ready to refresh. Here are the, is this version 3? Oh, it doesn't even say the versions on it. There's a couple different versions for the rule books too. I don't know if you guys know much about that stuff, but the very beginning, man, they changed those things up quite a bit. All right, Ghost. That was pretty cool, man. All right, let me see. Man, this thing is shaking all over the place, ain't it? All right, James, I see your order. Let's see what he picked up. Oh, he got the Hidden Fates packs. I was wondering if anybody's going to grab that. These are, if you hit the Zard, you're going to do pretty good. But if you don't hit the Zard, a lot of times there's not too many hits in here. The Umbreon's pretty good. I'm not sure what the price is on that anymore, though. Here we go. 10 Hidden Fates. This will be fun. I think this is the last set of 10 that I had. All right, no shiny full art, and then I'll throw in 2 additional packs. 3, 6, 9, 10. No shipping necessary. He said he's going to come see me. All right, we'll do that. What are you guys calling? Somebody calls Espeon. Call him the Zard. SV49 is Zard, if you guys don't know. Hope he gets 2 Charizards. Alright. Nothing in pack 1. Somebody's calling Espy. Got Sylveon. Uh-oh. Got a full art something. Got a Lycanroc GX. Thought it was going to be Umbreon there for a second. So we did get at least 1 full art shiny. A while back, I had an entire PSA 10 shiny vault set, including the golds too. Ooh, got a shiny baby Charmander. There we go. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, I haven't got to see Little Man in a little bit. We missed him for Christmas. It's like anytime we go to get together, like one of us is sick. Ooh, got another baby shiny Charmander and got the Raichu GX. That's the cool thing about having loose packs. You could get stuff back to back. Could be a bad thing too if you get crap cards, but FDB's calling Scyther baby shiny. Moke's calling Secret Rare Bird Trio. Got an energy on that one. Still got 5 packs to go. Next one, Jinx. Got a holo Jesse James. First, Tomu said, I think that's the best baby art, ain't it? I believe Shiny Charmander, yeah, it's up there. It's one of the best ones you can get. FDB is CTR in it with the double banger. Hit a dry spell. Got 2 packs to go. Got a Wigglytuff. Man, I saw that black ear part right there, and I don't know why, but I thought it was like just a black ink spot or something. Got a baby Froakie. And what we'll do is, since Jet, he's over here, we're going to throw in 3 packs for Jet as well. So maybe Jameson will get something. At least he gets, if he doesn't get a hit in the 3 packs, then we'll have to throw in a little bit extra. We've got an Onyx, the big rock Pokemon. Swordman said I missed fairy type cards, or I missed fairy type cards. Yeah, they could bring them back pretty. I mean, Sylveon's fairy type, but you don't have fairy energies, right? Anymore? Is that right? Alright, he didn't get it. Jet didn't get a big hit, so maybe we'll throw in 2 more. Come on, Jet. Can we get it from the Charizard pack? Got a baby Rowlet shiny. I was hoping to see the trio, the bird trio as well. Haven't seen that in a little bit. Not from the pack. And then we hit a baby Pheromosa as well. Alright, Jameson. You got a few hits in there. Hit the one full art shiny was in the very first pack. Then hit 2 baby Charmanders. That was pretty good. Alright, there's the Hidden Fate packs. Thanks, dude, for jumping in here. I'm going to get your order put off to the side. I've got to get an extra case for that one. Going to run it dry for that sweet boy. I could. Open till we get the Charizard. All right, is that it? Okay, I think we are officially going to do a giveaway now. So let's do one of these. So we'll run all the hits from one of the old school, not too old anyways, variety packs. And for this one, let's change the settings up to, let's do a keyword. And we'll do the keyword as Deep Pocket Monster. Alright, so this is a different type of giveaway. Instead of just participate in the chat, what you'll have to do here is you'll actually have to type in the word Deep Pocket Monster. You can just copy and paste it. I'm going to put it in here for you. It's one word, Deep Pocket Monster. Only do it once. If you do it more than once, you could get kicked out of the giveaway. But what it'll do is it'll enter you into the giveaway by just typing that in there, and I will ship any of the hits to whoever the winner is. Good luck to everybody. Here, we'll start off with the Japanese Pokemon Go pack. Pack number 1, we have a Conkeldurr V. That's the first hit. Now we've got a, this is a Dark Phantasma pack. Nothing there. Now we've got a VMAX Climax. This is a high class pack, so it is guaranteed to have a hit. At least one anyways. And we got a Galarian Articuno V plus a, what is that, Banette? It is a character rare. Alright, next up we have Lost Abyss. Can somebody get the Giratina? Dud pack. Alright, Shining Fates. Oops. Japanese packs I turn upside down. In English you got to keep right side up. Alright, nothing in there. Alright, we have an English Pokemon Go pack. Nothing in there. Alright, we have Celebrations. Reshiram Palkia, got a Claydol and a Pikachu. There we go. It's a pretty good one. Lost Origin. Can we pull the Giratina from this one? Got a Drapion down to the last 2 packs. Silver Tempest, and Brilliant Stars. Got a chance for some alt arts in these. Silver Tempest was a dud, and then we're going to finish off with Brilliant Stars. All right, nothing in there. And then we'll just throw in, because the stream was pretty good tonight, we're going to throw in 2 of these Hidden Fate packs as well, since I've already broken 1 lot of 10. Just as extras, maybe we'll hit something for the road. Got a Buzzwole, baby. Shiny. And last one. Ooh, got the Full Art Buzzwole GX. It's not too bad. Finished off with a couple of Ultra Beasts. Well, the same Ultra Beast, just 1 regular, 1 GX. All right, let's see who the winner is. The winner is V. That is the shortest YouTube username I think I've seen before. V, you have won. All you have to do is send me an email at the very top there at number1pokemoncollector@gmail.com, and I will send you these cards. Just let me know what your shipping address is. That's all I need from you. But congratulations, dude. You just won all the hits from this giveaway. Giveaway end. Here, let's do that. All right. And I will make one last check to make sure nobody else has put in orders, which usually doesn't happen after the giveaway happens. But all right, so that will officially be the end of the stream. So don't go through buying anything now. But guys, it was a long one. I had a lot of fun. Good to see everybody here. Good to see James. You're back again. Yeah, big thanks to Deep Pocket Monster for sending over many of you here for the raid, as well as everyone who had the super chats and the donations for the members. Definitely appreciate that. And you guys have a great night.